welcome along to episode 13 of Darkness Over Kelaan. If you've waited the 22 minutes in the starting soon screen, we do appreciate you, thank you. Don't worry, I was late, I'm sorry. So, let us go. Today I have playing with me, let's go bottom right, Oscar.
Oh god, I think this is the first time I've ever gone first. Hello, I am Salty, or Oscar. I will be playing Kelaan, the High Elf
That's the last time for everything.
Wizard.
I have Michaela.
Hello, I'm Michaela. I'm playing Sonia Blackforge, the Dwarven Cleric.
I have Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh. Today I will be playing Nico Stormchaser, who is a Kalashtar Storm Herald Barbarian.
I have Hannah.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm playing as my Trishler, the Swift Stride Bard.
I have Tom.
Hello, I'm Tom and I'm playing Dane Redsoul, the Kalashtar Circle of the Spurs Druid. I did something with my hands. It was exciting.
It was Moss.
And I have Jay.
See. Howdy, I'm Jay. I'm playing Corn Swift Dancer, the Halfling Battlesmith Artificer.
No, don't keep talking like that was normal. You go back and you do that properly.
Hey, I'm James. Let's fucking go. Okay, so when we left off, we were brawling and drinking and having our merry fun in the Jolly Flagon Tavern in Draenor. That's where we were. Let's just do this. Boop. Oh, we have no broken faces. That's so exciting, isn't it? However, we decided that we were going to do a little bit of a time skip. And as such, 10 days have passed. And we resume on the 10th day, looking back at what some of you have done over the week and deciding what we're going to be doing next. I'm going to ask you for what you've been doing, but it is worth telling you that the circus will be going to Ilvoria and traveling through the Glovindale, the mighty magic forest of the elves. There are many sun elves and wood elves up in the Glovindale. Not the aristocratic high elves who are all knobs. And as we travel through the Glovindale, if we do head that way, we may see some unusual and exciting magic and adventure. Nevertheless, over the last sort of 10 days, various ones we have been doing different things. We are going to start, however, in the lovely world of Sonia. Okay. I've confused myself by asking Michaela a question in Spanish, and then I went to ask her what she'd been doing over the last 10 days and read Spanish words. Sonia, you spent the majority of your 10 days having already made arrangements with the blacksmith. Is that correct?
Yeah, I got a part-time job.
Okay.
And also
Go on.
gonna use the forge for my own purposes, meanwhile.
That you are. So, you plan to make yourself heavy armor, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I am going to need a strength check, and secondly, I'm going to need a constitution check. These are the two different things. Strength is to decide sort of what smithing you are capable of, and constitution is to decide the quality of said armor.
Alright, let's go. Oh, dirty 20 for strength.
Sorry,
And 16 for constitution.
30, 20 for strength, 16 for constitution. Okay, and if this would kindly work. As without it, I do not know what any of that means. Come along, load, please. You can do it. You can do it. So, in going for heavy mail, you have gone for chain mail. With your strength check, you did not have to take ring mail, which is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I confirm that you do have 13 strength overall? Or higher?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Have you seen these guns?
Well, yes, indeed. Have I seen these guns? And then with your excellent strength score, I think we're going to have a little look and upgrade it. And no, this doesn't mean you're getting like chainmail plus 3 or anything. Don't get too excited. It means you're not getting cast off armor. And in fact, I think Yeah, I think we might do that. And you may take armor of... Does it not have the resistance I'm looking for? What? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think armor of acid resistance, chainmail.
Cool.
So in reinforcing the armor with your friendly orc friend, the two of you were able to think about the times at which Sonia's armor was put in danger in the past. Yes, I believe you got bitten by a purple worm.
No,
Amongst
not
other
bitten.
things?
He gobbled me up.
Oh, he's swallowed by a purple worm. Yes, that's you never know when that's going to happen to an adventure on the road, and therefore acid resistance on your armor is truly important. You know, you never know when you're going to get eaten by a strange acid garbling monster.
Right.
However, Sonia, you make yourself some excellent armor. Were you also crafting armor for somebody else?
Yeah, I was going to make a shield for Corin and some studded leather for Mai, because I'm so tired of seeing them in danger.
Okay, for my armor, I'm going to roll off of your previous rolls, and you may take Mariner's studded leather. This will allow you to rise towards the surface when underwater and have a swimming speed, which, given the likelihood that Mai will at some point throw herself into a large pool of water, that's probably a good idea. Am I wrong?
No.
Well then. I'm kind of really... How can we make this happen? So, you were making a shield for Corin, correct?
Yeah.
Well, during that time, the orc turned to you and said that he had an unusual gem, which is said to cast magic upon the shield, though what sort of magic he wasn't sure. As you go to implement this, please go ahead and roll me a d20, and this is pure luck.
Okay. 14.
Okay, that is not the 15 to 20 category, 15 to 19, I suppose. It's not an 20, but it is the third category. Corin, you may take a Shield of Expression, which I was really hoping you'd get, because I had a 2 to 14 for this. The front of this shield is shaped in the likeness of a face. While burying this shield, you can use a bonus action to change its expression. So just in case Corin doesn't feel like saying anything, you can shake the shield to tell everybody that you're not feeling great.
I like that a lot.
Alternatively, you can make it smile and then hide behind it while you're feeling miserable inside. Or vice versa. But hey, it's there. Whilst Sonia was making armor, go ahead and give me a perception check, Sonia. Let's see what rumors you heard upon the street.
Perception is plus. Ooh, pretty good. 22.
Okay. In the past, you've done some work with the Adventurers Guild, collecting bounties, ears of orc and goblin alike, for example. However, you hear that there are dark creatures in the wood, for which the Adventurers Guild are paying exceptionally well. Specifically, the Adventurers Guild in Corundel, which is to the southeast of Glurvindale. Should you collect any of these bounties on your way through the forest. The greatest of these is worth 300 gold pieces. Unlikely you're going to get that. But there are others, ranging between 25 and 150 gold pieces.
Okay. Do we know if the circus is going to go to that town next?
Yes, it will go there from... Well, technically it goes to Ilvoria, and then it goes up into the Glurvindale, and then it comes down again into Corundel.
Okay.
So...
Good to know.
Yeah. It is good to know. No, what have I done? Okay, cool. Give me a second and I will pick up with the lovely Kelaan. Just bear with me a second. I have screwed up. Here we go. The 150 gold pieces is for a retriever. A retriever is an unusual... No. Retrieval is a sort of a construct that has been created by a dark necromancer that tracks prey throughout the Glurvindale, and it is said to be collecting young elves and taking them away somewhere. But as to where and what, you do not know. Other bounties include bounties on trolls. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, mostly bounties on trolls. There are a few other weird ones. I can get the full list here. Goblins, orcs, Oni, trolls, Quillzok, and of course the Retriever.
Okie dokie.
So that's those are the bounties, and that is what Sonia heard. Kelaan! You miserable shit. After you learned Fireball in the first 12 minutes of last week, what did you go on to do afterwards? For the next 10 days?
I would have probably spent the majority of not probably. I spent my time trying to figure out any entrances to the Underdark for Dane.
Okay. And can I also assume that you frolicked frivolously with various near nobles in the taverns?
Absolutely.
Great, that is good, because I need you to have done that. Bear with me a second. I'm not doing very well today. Sorry, nothing in order. I don't know why I didn't open my tabs. About 20 minutes. Oh, come on. Too many clicky things. Fantastic. Okay. During that time, Carla, go ahead and give me a go ahead and give me a persuasion check to see whether you were able to find out any information from the people you spoke to.
18.
18's good. Yeah, you found out about a couple of well-known entrances to the Underdark. The first of all is actually within Ilveria. There is known to be an Underdark entrance there, guarded carefully by the surface elves to protect against their drow cousins in the Underdark. However, you also heard of a shadier entrance, said to be in the Glovendale itself, where drow rise up. Something to do with a goddess that is not Lolth. That's all you could get. And then go ahead and give me a straight charisma check, I think. I'm being kind of harsh here, aren't I? You're a wizard. For some reason in my head you were a draconic sorcerer. Wrong campaign. Yeah, maybe go ahead and give me an investigation check. That might be a little fairer.
16.
16. Oh, you do persuasion, right? Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
wrong. You are a persuasion-y kind of person. Yeah, so with your 16 on your investigation, you are able to discover a couple of other things across the course of the week. First of all, the Royal Princess of Draenor has a gift for the Prince of Corindel. It'll be traveling over the next 10 days, and you've heard that the circus have offered to transport it. What that means, you're not too sure. Javas Fleck informs you that he has no idea what the nature of this gift is, though he's dying to find out. However, you also hear rumours that the prince in Corindel is rumoured to have unusual magic. Make of that what you will. And as Kelaan is dwelling on that, I will turn to Mai. Mai, before we talk about what you've been doing over the week, go ahead and give me an intelligence check, please.
Okay.
While I go and find the playlist I was meant to queue in the first place.
It's an 11.
And 11. That's not bad. That's not bad. Over the course of the week, as you spend time within the tavern, and also with some of the circus folk, you do manage to pick up some cooking skills beyond the basic sort of what you already had. This means that if you are going to cook with a party, you are now eligible to give them bonuses and buffs.
Nice.
Which means you can cook, good food. You are also given an unusual recipe book by Corellia. Obviously, you spent a lot of time chatting with Corellia over the week. Unfortunately, no, go ahead and give me a persuasion check first. Let's see how fortunate you are, although her roll's looking pretty good. No, not good.
The one roll I needed to have good. Natural one. So
Natural
that's,
one?
That's
Okay.
5. That's 5.
Unfortunately, at the end of 10 days, your relationship with Corellia remains purely platonic.
Fuck.
Nevertheless, in all fairness, you needed to beat a 24.
Oh, okay.
So you do
Well, if I got a
learn-
natural 20, I would have.
yes, exactly. You do learn a couple of things about her. Primarily that she is not originally from Draenor, but is in fact from the Glurvindale Woods. And when you mention that you might be traveling onwards with the elves, she talks a lot about her previous experience in the woods. And she mentions that she very much enjoys the Glurvindale as a place to explore. There are many, many famous and old ancient relics known to be in the Glurvindale, hidden in various caves and passageways and mysterious dungeons, crypts, and tombs throughout the Glurvindale, should you wish to explore. You know that the circus will be staying in Ilveria for 8 days before it goes into the Glurvindale. Staying in the Glurvindale for 6 days when it's there, and then staying for another week in Corundale. So should you wish to wander around and explore some dungeons, you would be able to. She tells you that as a young girl, give me an insight check there, Mai. She says as a young girl, that she occasionally went and explored some of these tombs and crypts with her father, who was an adventurer.
So that's 7.
7?
Yeah.
Oh, Mai's on form. Yes, when she was a child, meaning when she was young, otherwise known as before the age of 30, maybe even before the age of 50, if you're looking at elven terms. It is definitely after she was born. That's what you've got. She spent time in these crypts, tombs, and dungeons with her father, who was an adventurer. She tells you lots about her father, and from what you can gain, not only was he once quite a powerful adventurer, but you also work out that he's now dead. And this is quite a while ago, at least 10, 20 years. It's not a recent death. She's not currently mourning. But it is clear that after her father died, she decided to come to Draenor and wanted to work as a tavern keeper because she likes people. You also possibly glean something else, although given the way you're rolling, maybe not. Go ahead and give me... Now, I'm feeling kind of like I don't want to screw you over here. So you can choose between an Arcana check and a Nature check, because one of those is probably better for you than the other.
Yeah, nature's better.
Okay, cool.
Nature.
Yeah, go ahead and do a Nature check. That's absolutely fine.
That's 10.
You work out she's really pretty.
Yeah, I know them.
Yeah, and that's all you've got. She's really pretty. God, like really pretty. In fact, you've been so bemused by her prettiness that you've been unable to roll above a 7 on your D20 for the entire 10 days. Tragic. I'm afraid then that is all Mai will achieve, as far as I know. However, you do spend some time frolicking with the circus folks, and you know, writing a few pieces of music. For which you can give me a performance check with advantage, because I don't trust your first roll. And
I trust my first roll. I don't need to re-roll.
Cool.
That's a natural 20, so that's 27 in
okay,
performance.
so do you know what? You were writing so much brilliant music, you forgot to be good at anything else. That's what we're going with. So yeah, Mai wrote a load of really great music. And during this time, as she performed in the tavern, she was able to accrue 56 silver pieces in tips. Isn't that nice? So at least she made nice music, even if nothing else. But we will leave Mai there. You may, in your notes, put your cooking score to 3. So it's notes other. Just put cooking 3. And that'll do. And we shall move over to Nico Stormchaser. Nico, last time we saw you, you were smashing out some strength challenges in a tavern, but prior to that, you had gone through some most upsetting events. Found yourself a little sulky, a little little dark and moody. And when you first arrived at the tavern, you sort of went to Sonia for some comfort. Nico, what are you doing now? Also, it's very difficult to see you the way you're sitting.
It's
Maneuver the camera.
Nico is currently battling against his toughest opponent yet, which is the Fever of the Hay. And yeah, he's gone to a healer about it, but they can't really do anything. He's just gotta, like, you know,
Suck it up.
sweat it out,
Mm-hmm.
despite it not being a flu.
Not a flu. Can
But
confirm.
on a serious note, he's
Josh and I had
yeah,
this
so
discussion this morning. He said, it's like flu symptoms. And I was like, no, those two things are not the same.
they are. Turns out I was right. Anyways, yeah, so Nico is like, he would have spent some time like speaking with the Pi members. He would have definitely spent some time speaking with Dane about what happened, you know, since they're both Color Star. And he would have also like apologized to Tate for like lashing out and, you know, killing that guy when he was trying to help him. And just kind of trying to explain to Dane that, like, you know, he'd just been tortured, so he wasn't in really the right headspace to then listen to the pleas of an ex-member of the people who just tortured him. So,
How does Dane take that?
Okay, Nico, I understand. I know you, and I know that wasn't you. And look, Biernan, it's okay. And he's gonna point to the zombie, who at this point I imagine is like all basically kind of moss, like his whole body's covered in moss. No, it's gonna be fine. I'm working on fixing it. And it's supposedly impossible, but we are also working for an evil primal god that wants to take over the world, so I believe in my ability to do this someday. So don't worry, I got it handled. Just worry about yourself and, you know, getting better, dealing with this, and, you know, don't feel any guilt over this. I'll fix this.
if anyone can, you can, Dane.
I'm sure I'll be able to someday. He's gonna pat his zombie.
Imagine this zombie just stood there, just drooling, you know, trying not to fall over.
Yeah. Björn, I told you, close your mouth, or flies will go into your intestines. I guess you don't have intestines, but you get that. And the zombie just closes his jaw.
We will, however, stay with Nico for a while, post conversation with Dane. What else is Nico up to?
Yeah, and then so like he would have probably at the tavern got into a conversation with a random person about, you know, why he's looking so glum. And then that would have sparked a conversation about kobolds and their mistreatment, and of course we all know that Nico is the humanitarian of the group. So I am now fighting for the rights of all races, despite those that the DM classifies as evil.
Okay, so as you take on social injustice in the fever of hay, go ahead and gave me an insight check, sir. Gave it to
and
me.
it was a nat 20.
Was it?
A 16.
A 16, eh? Look at you. Yep, so you garner a few things over the course of the conversations regarding specifically the kobolds. You do hear a little bit about like how in certain places, specifically in other continents, some of the orcs and goblins are not regarded as pure evil. Though there are very few people who believe that. It's definitely a minority belief elsewhere. However, you do hear lots about the Macavian Desert Lands. The Macavian Desert Lands are where the gnomes preside. Sorry, is that correct? I don't think so. But yeah, sort of. There are gnomes in Macavian Desert Lands, and there are also gnomes in Vorzania. But in the Macavian Desert Lands is where the kobolds have been enslaved from. It was originally their land, and they are now slaves to the gnomes. out over there because small people enslaving small people is sad. And yeah, there are some groups who have attempted to make free with a few kobolds here and there. Some even legitimately purchase the slaves and then free them later on in other cities. It is worth mentioning that in Puriston, a slave may travel across the country and remain a slave, but slavery cannot be employed within the cities of Puriston. So if a slave walks into Galvinia, for example, they are not a slave until they exit the city again. However, in the southwest lands of Nakfir, slavery is completely illegal. So that is one place that many kobolds attempt to escape to. The dwarves also brook no slavery, so many people escape there. And neither do the elves. The high elves are kind of okay with slavery and sometimes are known to purchase kobolds and others.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what kind of fantasy world have it that elves aren't racist assholes?
Well, the wood elves and the forest elves, basically, and the sun elves are pretty chill. They don't like slaves and they don't like slavery. So they're all about freeing those sorts of people. But yeah, those are the rumors you've heard. And over the course of the week, it's fair to say Nico's probably looking a little better in the second half as he preaches his hippie anti-social injustice methodology. And we turn to Corin. Corin, over the course of the 10 days, I know you've been tinkering and crafting over there. However, on the first day of the 10 days, you were able to head over to Toys and Trinkets. Toys and Trinkets is a wonderful store run by a pair of artificers. One of them is a gnome and the other is a... Oh, bugger, do I know? And the other is a dwarf. They are both female and they are a couple. Because that's where cool things happen. So as you head on over to Toys and Trinkets, you are greeted by a rather fat-bellied female dwarf with a wispy blonde sort of... She's got her hair pulled down like sort of over her face and tied closely under her chin. You are unsure if that is to disguise the fact that there is hair on her chinny chin chin, or to make it look like there is hair on her chinny chin chin. Nevertheless, as you come in, she greets you and... Ha! Good day. Are you here for business?
Business to check out your place. I saw it when me and my friends first arrived, and I was really interested.
Is that so? Well, here you are. Check out as you please. We make toys here and trinkets. Trinkets for the useful and toys for the fun. Out of the toys, wifey does the trinkets. What did you want to check out? We are looking for something to play with, something to have fun with, something unusual, different, clever, mechanized, not mechanized, magical, not magical. A tool. What exactly were you looking for? And she continues to sort of nod and... as you look at her, her neck just never stays still. She just sort of keeps leaning in towards you and leaning back again.
I mean, I'm looking for something like mechanical, just to
Clockwork or sort of more clever sort of cogs and wheels and other forms of metal, perhaps even metal powered by magic?
Yes.
Metal powered by magic. Mostly used in trinkets, but some of our toys do the same. This little dog here, and she sort of points over to this sort of wooden and metal dog that's sort of, it's about 6 inches tall. It seems to walk on its own in a circle. So this is both a toy and a trinket, you see. That's a toy because you can take it for a walk and have fun with it and chat with it and play with it and imagine it's your own little pet dog, but it's also useful because if you're in a camp, it'll keep walking around, and if something comes near, it'll go, arr, arr, and then you'll know that someone's near. Very useful, no?
Very useful.
Indeed. Very useful. But you mentioned something mechanical. I mean, was there anything else that you might have in mind?
Ooh. I mean, nothing in particular. I just was... I mean, this is fascinating to me.
You like to study the same arts, do you? And to do some of the similar things. Do you think of yourself as an artificer?
I believe I do.
Well, be that as it may, I do have a manual for you. A manual of constructs. Flesh golems, I think, although possibly not. Let me just check. Iron golems. Manual of iron golems.
Really?
It's a little beyond my understanding, though wifey's quite good with it. She made the security bots out of them, and with that she sort of pats this, what appeared to be a metal pillar that was holding up the building, until you realise that in fact it is one leg of a construct that stands sort of in and out the building. It towers over you, and she looks at it, and yeah, it's very useful, although can be used for smaller constructs too, from what I know. I also have one of these, and with that she sort of pulls out this little gem, and she says, this makes magic, it produces it. It can be very useful when put inside other constructs to power them. Gathers power from the sun, I think, or something like that. Not gonna lie, I just put things together. I don't tend to understand much of the internal workings. Do you want to perhaps speak to wifey? She might be able to tell you some more.
I would very much be interested.
Very good. No! Customer! Pretty soon this sort of gnome wanders across the shop and... Oh. A halfling. Interesting. We tend to get mostly children in here, or artificers themselves. Though small, like me, I think you do not classify as a child, therefore, artificer?
Yes.
Interesting. You believe yourself an artificer? Please tell me the quantum relationship between physics and electronics. No? Do you think of yourself as strong in the arts of illusion or divination? Do you apply abjuration in a practical or a theoretical matter? What is your hypothesis on string relationship and star theory?
What?
Perhaps just a learning artificer then. She sort of leans back and she gets out this big book, and it says Artificer for Idiots. It's got a bright yellow cover, and it's written in big black letters. She sort of slides it over at you. 6 copper pieces if you want to learn the basics. But perhaps you are merely a natural talent who has not studied. Have you created anything yourself?
I have actually. Hang on, and I'll go out and bring in Oma.
And you say this is your own work?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, Corin. She looks at you and...
Alright, here we go. Persuasion. That's a 3.
A 3? Yeah, she looks at you and... looks like gnomish work to me. But I could be wrong, I guess. Perhaps. Regardless, it seems to be following you, therefore definitely not stolen. Well, let's give you the benefit of the doubt, though I will tell you for free I don't believe you in the slightest. I do have some more unusual contraptions, and I am able to instruct a little, if you please.
Please, yes. I wish to learn.
Well then, come on out to my workshop. And with that, she sort of, with no sort of, just that conversation over, she just turns around and walks straight out the back into her workshop. And the dwarf sort of chants for you to, well, go on then, follow. There's no point staying around here. You can take the cat thing. Go on. Don't miss an opportunity.
All right.
Wifey's very clever. Off you go. With that, she sort of turns around and begins sort of pottering around the shop again. As you enter into the workshop, there is all sorts going on. There's tricks and tools and unusual sort of steam instruments that are sort of bellowing and pumping and maneuvering around the room. And the gnome seems completely at home, and she begins to rattle on about various different parts of string theory and star theory. and how the relationship between electronics and magic is required to work in harmony for these contraptions to complete their purpose. She rattles on about a whole lot of other pointless shit. However, give me an intelligence check, straight as is, and let's see whether you can pick up some tricks.
12?
12, yeah, that's fine. You're able to learn a few little things, and perhaps you gain the understanding that you might be able to make a couple of contraptions yourself. The first, you were thinking about making a contraption to do with lockpicking, correct?
Yeah.
You sort of get the
Correct.
idea, and perhaps a little subtle inspiration from your gnome tutor. You get the idea that perhaps that wouldn't be too difficult to create. There is also the matter of the small dog that was patrolling back there. Having just seen it and learnt a little bit about it, if you wished at some point to create a creature that would keep up the alarm spell, you would be able to do so over time. And she will also inform you that the blacksmith tends to chuck out scrap metal all the time, and if you wanted to head on over there, you'd be able to find some. And of course, bumping into Sonia, you'd be able to procure it with no price. So I believe in a thing called love. Don't listen to the rhythm of my heart. Yes, I only have metal down there. We have iron. We have iron, so you can go ahead and add 3 iron and 2 unworked steel. And with that, as you cross the week, would you like to attempt to make yourself a lock-picking item?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and give me... have you got a Tinker's Tools thing on your page? Have I done that for you yet?
Tinker's Tools.
That would be at the bottom of your skills usage. Nope. Okay, bear with me a second. Let me set that up. Custom skill, add custom skill, edit, efficient, yes. Okay, if you go ahead and refresh your page, you should find yourself some Tinker's Tools at the bottom of your skills below your survival.
Yes.
Fantastic. Go ahead and give me a Tinker's Tools check with advantage, please. Given your learning. Do the 16.
I got an 18.
Well, there we go. So, you are able to create what resembles a miniature gnome that carries lockpicking tools in his hands. You could perhaps remodel this into various other sort of looks over the course of your time as you please. But nevertheless, somehow this influence from this gnomish figure that taught you has got into your mind, and when picking the lock, this creature critiques party members on their recent exploits and performances. You may add the knit picker to your inventory. All one word.
Oh no.
It functions as the spell knock twice daily. I already had this, hence why I didn't let you describe how you wanted to make it look. But perhaps you could take your wonderful making it look ideas and apply them to the alarm creature, as you will be able to create that too. Oh, sorry. The knit picker will require 1 use of your iron.
Okay.
As well as 1 of the gems you were given. Oh, that reminds me, gems. I didn't give you those, did I? So you were given gems, but you weren't given gems because I didn't tell you. How are you doing for money? Do you have any money on you, or does Sonia have all the gold?
I think I got my money distributed. I got 7
sure I
gold,
handed it
14
you have money.
silver,
Fantastic.
10 copper.
Fantastic. If you are willing to spend 2 gold pieces, you will be able to buy... where are we? Is it Alexandrite? Yes, you'll be able to buy 10 Alexandrites. A transparent dark green gemstone. It says it's worth 500 gold pieces. Don't believe that. Nevertheless, it is what you will need to make continuous magic inside an item. So it won't be required for the nitpicker. The nitpicker will charge, so it's based on sort of being wound up. But the Alexandrite will be required for something like the alarm creature, that will sort of be continuous throughout the day. And as we leave you playing with your toys, nitpicking Corin, we move over to Dane. Dane, over the course of the 10 days, you've been up to a few things. You managed to complete the Tome of Understanding, so you may go ahead and grab those points as you wish. When you take the mushrooms to the Druid's Grove, you learn that there are 3 types of mushrooms: Blue Toad Shade, Amanita Cap, and Luminous Cap. Luminous Cap sheds yellow glow dust that can be applied to items and weapons to make a small glow. A little bit like glow dust, but sort of more powerful. It is also this glow dust, this yellow luminous cap dust, that is used in drift globes, which are sort of glass balls that contain light spells. Amanita Cap and Blue Toadshade with the others. I will type those in a message to you, just in case we're making any mistakes with spelling. Oh, type the same thing twice. And then you were headed over to the Druid's Grove, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that is probably where they would have identified the mushrooms for you as well. Nevertheless, they were able to teach you a little bit about alchemy. So, Dane, I will take a wisdom check with advantage, please, to see how much you can learn.
I should be good at this. I have a +5.
Well,
I should be good
perhaps.
at this. 23.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good at this.
23 is good. So, you learn a little bit about the arts of necromancy. First of all, that there is a big difference between necromancy and healing. You learn that Viennan's soul has passed on. It is merely his body that is animated.
Oh.
Which is sad. But such is life. You do find that there are arts that would allow you to bring back the soul as well, though many are unwilling, and these magics are deep, dark, and powerful. So you may do with that information as you please. And then I will take an alchemy check to see how much alchemy you learnt.
Okay, what ability do I use for alchemy?
Alchemy. It should be on your page below survival. If you can't see it, you'll need to refresh.
Oh, I'll refresh.
It is definitely there somewhere. I believe you should currently have half proficiency in it, which should give it a +6 or 7. Great, go ahead and give me an alchemy check. And let's see if we can get you up to 3.
12?
A 12?
Yep.
No, I'm afraid not. That will bring your alchemy up to 2, but that will not yet make you completely proficient in it. You learn that something... You do learn, however, something interesting. And that is, if I can load this alchemy document... Oh, all the different things we need to do today. I believe it is... Dragon's Tongue. Nope. Yes, you learnt about Devil's Bloodleaf. Devil's Bloodleaf is an herb that can greatly increase the potential of healing potions. They are quite unusual. It used to be popular decoration around homes and gardens. It is now one of the rarest plants in the world. It is said to give immense vitality and health, and can turn even the most basic of healing potions into a powerful one. You do learn that there are a few places in Kelaan that these are said to grow. The first is in the lair of a dragon. Good luck.
Okay.
The second is in mysterious and magical woods of the Glovindale in the Elves' Grove. Wherever that is.
Easy, that is my hometown.
Yeah. Great. In the Elves' Grove, specifically. And the third is in the city of Durza Barazan, which is unfortunately in the Underdark and is the home city of the Drow, where the matron mother is said to grow some. I mean, if I had to choose between dragons and drow, I'd probably take on the dragons. But nevertheless, it is up to you. However, rumor says that there's been an increase in dragon traffic around Kelaan, perhaps due to problems out in the west, where the dragons are usually from, which is where do we know? What's the name of it? Galbania. So most dragons inhabit Galbania, but recently they've been flying over to Kelaan for some reason or other, and back. And where a dragon makes rest or lays eggs, dragon's bloodleaf may grow. Oh, devil's bloodleaf, sorry, may grow. Nevertheless, that is what you learn from alchemy. Over the course of the week as well, I would like to think that you have spent some time with Night Eyes.
I have.
Because, you know, everybody loves a good Night Eyes. So, you may now go into his character sheet. I don't think you can actually change this on the stat block, but you may make a note that he has doubled his hit points.
I can change it.
You can? Fantastic. He now has 22 HP.
It's really good. Coralan keeps talking about killing him, and it has me a little worried.
I think Corallan has a couple of times mentioned about killing him accidentally.
Yeah, he's the sack if one needs to be made for the
Well,
good of the fireball.
No, that's Corallan, right?
Yeah.
Corallan can shape his fireballs. He must be the sacrifice if someone has to go. At least that's Night Eyes' opinion. Regardless, you can add Night Eyes' HP to 22. And we did the purchasing of the pony last week, right?
Yeah,
Great.
let me check my list. I think there's... Oh, I
Would you call it
What?
Candy Floss or something?
I have the name written down. Actually, is Breeze Cotton Candy the Brave.
Yes, Cotton Candy is Candy Floss here. So Candy Floss the Brave or Cotton Candy the Brave. I love it. Well, be that as it may, as the group of you have had 10 days to... Oh, sorry, Dave. Go on.
There was one thing we missed, and it was Fernand gave me some powders in his pouch.
Ah, you wanted to identify the dust.
Yeah.
When did Vernon die? Oh no.
2 minutes after meeting him, approximately.
Yeah, but when was... No. He fought you first. He fought you on the street.
You know, I feel good about this. It's not like he can revive him. They said something about deep, powerful magics and dark, but you know, this is darkness over Kelaan, so it should be fine. I can definitely get his soul back.
One explosive dust, which was green. And one dust of sneezing and coughing.
Ha!
So, Ding has...
Don't give it to Nico.
explosive
He will be
dust.
very angry at you. Yes, explosive dust, which is green. It's important to note green because the item has 3 descriptions in it.
Okay.
And one dust of sneezing and coughing. I mean, I'm saying one, but each one of these has multiple uses. Go ahead and roll me a d4 twice, please.
Okay, 1d4. Ooh, number 3.
Okay, so you have 3 uses of the green explosive dust. And again, a d4, please. Oh, it's okay. I got a 4, so you will have 4 uses of the dust of sneezing and choking.
Okay. Can murder a man now.
We've already done that a few times.
It's true, but now I can do it with dust. Also, while Dane was learning necromancy, you know, since
I think
we're going,
I think he was learning about necromancy. He wasn't learning to do it. But go on.
you know, I mean,
Yeah,
I did roll
the druid
kind
knows.
of good. I mean, is there like any offensive necromancy spells? You know, because I can do like the zombification and stuff, but you know, it'd be nice to just be able to more effectively defend ourselves from the people trying to murder us constantly.
Ooh. Some more expensive necromancy spells. Did you have anything specifically in mind?
I mean, the one that, what is the name? The one that you touch people and hurt them real bad?
Chill touch.
Inflict wounds?
Yeah, inflict one. Yeah,
I
a
am
chill
of
touch.
I am of the opinion that inflict wounds is not available to druids.
Oh, but I thought that we could learn spell. Yeah, it isn't. But I thought that
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that the alternative
Well,
magic
it
rules
doesn't.
were that we could.
Surely it doesn't matter if you just give him the add cantrip fee.
It's not a cantrip inflict wounds, it's a spell.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I
Um,
thought that because of
No, so
alternatives
you
for
might
magic
be
were
able
here.
to create a similar spell, though usually that is restricted to wizards.
Yeah, but if you
wounds.
believe hard enough, your heart is pure, you can do many wondrous things.
I think you probably could learn
Necromancy.
inflict wounds, Dane, just not from a druid.
I mean, I could go. Then is willing to go to the wizard's place. You know.
No, I more meant sort of you're likely to learn it from someone dark. Maybe you should have a nice chat with Penelope. She might teach it to you. But the druids do teach you a useful ability for making sure that corpses cannot be exploited. And they will teach you
Or gentle repose.
no,
Another
necromantic burst. Yeah, you can
Okay.
blow up corpses so other people can't use them. It's a little desecrating, but it also makes a big boom and showers people in dark energy and
Oh god.
black dust. It does 3d8 necrotic damage, and it also stops the creature from being restored to life by any means other than reincarnate, true resurrection, or a wish spell. Could be useful.
Thank you very much. I'll be very responsible with this very cool
Oh, you won't.
spell.
You'll be exactly as
But they
responsible
don't.
as Kelaan will be with a scroll of fireball, which is to say you will either never use it or you will use it for your own purposes. Nevertheless, as we get to the through the 10 days, the group are able to come together in the wonderful and joyous ragged flagon. I really want to call it that. What is the ragged flagon? Where is that, and why is it in my head? It's in a game or something. Do we know?
I don't know. This place is jolly, not
Someone
ragged.
gonna know. This place is jolly. The ragged flagon's definitely something somewhere. Nevertheless,
Apparently it's in Skyrim.
oh, yes, thieves in Skyrim. I remember. This place not so violent. Much more happy. Eventually, the damn bard will start playing the fucking music. Come on, bard, get your music on.
Oh.
There you go. The group of you find yourselves in the Jolly Flagon. The night before the circus are due to leave. And as you're all chatting away in there and sat around a table, there is a wonderful mutton roast meal going on today. And for those idiot vegetarians, there's some sort of stuffed artichoke crap.
Is a mutton baby lamb?
No, mutton is big sheep.
Oh.
Nevertheless, as you're sat around and there's ale upon the table and Sonia is eyeing up a fire whiskey. What do we call it? Pure carnage. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And games of cards are going on, all sorts, and we've done all that last week, so we don't need to do it this week. But you're having fun. The lovely unnamed person, Madame Sarusa, comes over to you all, and I don't suppose you have a plan. We were thinking we're heading out tomorrow. Do I need to hire on some guards, or will you be with us?
I think we're gonna continue traveling with you, was the plan, right? I'm looking around the table. Is everyone agreed on that?
Yes, we
Yeah.
will.
You'll come with us at least as far as Ilvoria, then.
Yeah. I've
Ilvoria's a
heard some
little...
interesting things about that spooky forest.
Ah, you're looking to head into the Glovendale. The Glovendale is where a lot of us feel at home. Surely there is no one strange when you're in the Glovendale. Nevertheless,
Did you, ca-
go on, Dane.
did you call the Globendale spooky?
It can be on occasion.
Dane, if you heard the rumors I've heard about the creatures in there, you would call it spooky also.
I hear very similar things about Galvinia, and I'm not calling it a spooky place, so
I would call it spooky also.
fair enough.
An
then.
elf sitting across the table says, Glovendale is my homeland, and it's beautiful and quite special. But there are most definitely some places that even I would call spooky.
I think, instead of spooky, it's more misunderstood.
Okay.
He sort of sits there and, yes, like green dragons, often misunderstood while they're trying to eat you. Nevertheless, Madame Sarusa sort of looks to you.
Thanks.
We'll be going to safer places in the Glovendale, but nevertheless, Ilvuria. Ilvuria is a most interesting township. City, in fact. It is built from magic, did you know? Nevertheless, the journey, we will be going along the borders of the Glovendale. And on the third day, we shall be stopping at a small village known simply as the Clearing. Perhaps, well, you're welcome to sort of make free your journey on the way. And once we are in the Clearing, spend a couple of days wandering around. But it would be most pleasant if you could escort us to Ilvoria. We have become slightly attached to you all.
Aw. Same.
Oh, thank you. What are your longer-term plans, Sonia? Do you know?
I mean, I need to get home at some point and return this money to my master. We gotta open the forge back up, but I don't know if I'm gonna go back to the blacksmithing life at this point. There's a lot to do out here.
Oh, well, indeed. You're looking to make yourself a name as an adventurer, are you? Well, the road's the right place to do it. It will, however, be a long time before we head all the way back to Galvinia. When we reach Ilvoria, it may be possible to send a courier over
That's
to
what I was
Galvinia
thinking.
if you wish. Quite practical. The elves do the run all the time. Well, in that case, I'll look forward to seeing you in the morning.
That reminds me. Was the dwarf here who said he had a friend?
Ramus Two Bellies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so over the course of the week, we would have been able to meet Ramus's friend. Ramus Two Bellies has a friend who's a little harsh on the eye, and eventually you were able to meet him. He has his beard split in two, and it is twined in pig dung. With the threaded onto it are two large rubies. He has his hair braided into his beard and in these two spikes, and also down the back in dreadlocks. He smells like he hasn't taken a wash in at least a century, and he looks pretty similar. He's got deep black eyes, and probably gives a bad name to most of dwarven kind. He hefts a axe that looks jagged and slightly worn and notched, and a nasty-looking dagger at his hip. And when Ramus introduces you to him, he says, "This is my correspondent." And the correspondent looks at you, Sonia, and says, "Oh, you're looking for some help, are you?"
Yes, Sonia is trying not to breathe through her nose. Sorry, what was your name?
I'm Agrin Blackbeard. And yourself?
Sonia Blackforge of Galvinia. I heard you could maybe help us protect our families while we're out here on the road.
Aye, we can run a protection racket. It's a little pricey usually, but is your friend Raimus here? I might be able to do it for half the cost.
Okay. What are the terms?
Normally 6 months of service. But instead, if you could rid me of a problem, I can protect you from yours. I'll begin my protection immediately. But the problem, I need it fixed before you leave the city, or let's just say you'll be leaving the city in pieces if you try and turn back on the agreement, if you know what I mean.
Right. Is this a problem we could solve quickly before the circus heads out?
I'd say you could probably solve the problem in a swing, if you know what I mean.
Ooh.
If it's a strong enough swing.
We'll do it.
Okay.
Right now, contending with the growing darkness of my power, and this sounds like it's gonna be great for that.
Excellent. Or other side of Draenor is a particularly nasty hobbit, a halfling, a little bastard. He runs a little thieving group, similar to the work that we do, but he's a little more cutthroat, if you know what I mean. Cuts throats a lot. He's becoming quite a problem. Moving on to certain territories that just simply don't belong to him. One simple swing of the axe and all your families will be safe and sound as a thing that's safe and sound. A dragon egg, perhaps, protected by a mighty dragon. Or simply untouchable. Whichever you prefer. Nevertheless, if you get rid of old Lockie, the protection's yours. I don't care what you do with his lads.
So you want us to kill him?
Aye, lass. I want you to kill him. Just think of him like a monster or a demon, you know. He's probably killed more than most devils in that forest. I'd say he stabs somebody about once every 3 days or so. Especially if you consider the amount of stabbing his cronies do. Beggars, peasants, workers alike.
Oh, babies? Do they stab babies? That would really help.
As far as I know, babies don't tend to get in the way of thieving rackets, but I'm sure if they did, he wouldn't have a problem with it. I know that he has once held somebody's daughter hostage, and when the payment wasn't made...
Okay, little girls are close enough to babies.
What?
I'm not sure you should repeat that in public. Nevertheless, it's do or don't. The only way I can help you, I'm afraid, unless you got 6 months to spare to work for me.
Yeah. Let me confer with my friends momentarily.
Oh, there's
Let's-
more than one family to protect.
Yes.
In that case, I retract what I said about his lads. You'll need to do a full clear of his hideout, as they call it. He's got
Why
4
we
cronies who work with him. If I can have the heads of the lot of them, I'll protect as many damn families as you need. Are they all in Galvinia?
Yeah.
No.
They're all there, right? Well, except Dave.
I'm not an orphan, you guys. We've been through this. I do have a family. You just haven't met them.
They're-
Aye, but were they
Not that
threatened?
time.
Were they threatened, Dane?
Yeah, all of our families were kind of threatened in a blanket statement, though I do feel like mine are the safest because they're like far away. Well, they're in the
He sort of
Global
looks down at his arms and... I'm known to have reach, but it's only the reach of a big dwarf, you know. Galvinia I can manage, Colmhaven and Jurskon alike. I would offer you protection in the dwarven citadels, but frankly, you're not going to be any trouble there anyway. That's about the extent of my reach. Would that do?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I think my parents are okay. Everybody assumes they're dead, so maybe the able people assume that too.
And what of the rest of you? I'm assuming you all turned up together, by the way. It wouldn't have just been Sonia who went.
Yeah.
So it looks to you.
Yeah.
Are ye finding the idea of murdering a murdering cutthroat particularly distasteful?
Oh, I have a proposition. What if we can get his 4 lackeys to work for you instead? I think that would be better resource management, like recycling cronies.
He looks around the room at all the dwarves standing around him and... I don't work with hobbit shite.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Corin.
And then he looks over to
I'm
Corin
sorry.
and... I'll make an exception for a single job, but I'll not be trusting some half man at my side. You never know when they're gonna stab you in the foot.
I am detecting a lot of problematic energy here. Has a hobbit hurt you before?
There have been many
Nice one.
halflings that have caused me a whole lot of problems, lad. Indeed, my dear mam went down to one knife through the throat, courtesy of Lockie's cronies.
Oh.
My mam was a bigger thief than him, so I can't really make too much of a complaint. But that being nonetheless, one takes a little personally when one's mam gets stabbed. If you take my
I
meaning.
think we, as a group, we understand that. Our moms were threatened with stabbings and we didn't like it a lot.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
So just put an axe through Lockie's head and his cronies and be off with you. I'll look after your families and we'll all have an happy deal.
What do we think, guys?
I mean, I'm willing to do it. I mean, it's for your families, but there's like 100 evil people trying to kill them now, so any help will be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if we should listen to Dane. He's kind of genocidal, guys.
Genocidal?
Genocidal.
It's a homicide.
Extreme.
He's gone from a
That's
little
definitely the
suspect
wrong
to
word.
I'm
That's
like
the
one of
wrong
the.
word for that.
I'm
I mean,
like
just because he doesn't have parents doesn't mean we have to pick on him all the time.
Hey,
I
old
have
Hitler
parents,
Ross,
you're
no
gonna
over
meet
there.
them. And I'm like one of the only 2 people in the whole world who believe goblins deserve rights. I'm not I'm like the contrary of genocidal. I'm anti all genocides.
We're just kidding around, buddy. It's okay.
I
Firm
know.
anti-genocide stance.
Yeah.
But I'm bantering, I'm continuing the role of the joke.
All right.
Took some improv classes while we were in town, yes and.
All right, Stalin, hold it there. Let's have some other opinions. What about the rest of you? Are you in? Has Nico got a problem with smashing up a halfling?
No, I mean, we've done jobs for a lot less of a good reason, so... yeah.
I feel like
He's
smashing up a bunch of small little kids feels
They're not little
adequate
kids.
skills.
We don't-
They're very short.
They are short.
We have muscle.
If they're as bad as he says they are, then it's for the greater good, I think.
But what if he's lying? And he just doesn't like these people? So
You
he
think you might
wants
be
them to
lying?
go.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Ooh. Mai thinks that Corn is just this little kid who's been following us this whole time.
His still defender's just a toy his rich parents bought him.
So that's a 23.
Ooh.
As far as you can tell, whilst he's definitely a murderous, thieving bastard, so is the halfling.
Ah.
You know what? That's fair. I wouldn't mind killing a short man and his friends. Sorry, Cord. Sorry, Sonia.
I'm not that short.
You know what? You're right. Sorry, Cord.
Yeah.
What does Kelaan think?
I've never
Always
had any
pragmatist.
issues killing any,
Yeah,
things,
I thought so.
people. halflings, whatever it is, it's not too bad of an idea. I'll turn and I'll look at Corin, and in halfling I'll say, it's just a joke.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Corin.
I love you guys. You guys are great.
Aw.
Insight check.
It's so nice that we let Coral have an opinion, guys.
That was a
Thank
good
you.
Your insight check will learn that I'm actually very comfortable and okay with it, halflings.
Okay.
Okay, good.
All right. Good.
I think Nico just got startled that Coral and just started speaking. He's like, "Where did you come from?"
Oh,
I just teleported in.
Okay, I think. Corin, are you all right with this?
Yeah.
Okay. I will turn back to the smelly dwarf. We'll do it.
very good.
But please tell me he doesn't smell like you.
Don't say that out loud.
I
Mike.
can't say I've been close enough to Lockie to smell him, to be honest. But,
Isn't that a wisdom save for that vicious mockery?
Well, be that
I
as
have
it may,
very sensitive nose system.
I wish you the best of luck.
Why is he very strong?
I
Or a halfling?
I don't know quite whether strong is the right word, but he most definitely is pretty well protected. You know.
Is he really well protected because he's actually hiding a level up?
Bastard things to find those level ups, aren't they?
Yeah, scarce little fuckers.
Damn it. Well. That is something you should know.
Here's the catch.
No, no catches like, but sometimes it is. Well, Lockie's hideout is down in the other side of Draenor. One of his cronies is a bugbear, but the rest are all halflings too. You should watch out for traps on the way in. You'll need particularly sharp eyes. But I do have one of these that might help you, as long as you promise to return it. And he'll give you a wand of secrets.
Wait, he's called Lockie.
Lockie, yes.
And you're talking with a character with a Scottish accent.
No, Lockie is the halfling on the other side. This is Argon Blood, Blackbeard.
Yeah, but do you get it?
No, clearly not.
A Loch Ness monster?
Oh.
Yes, he's
Come
sending
on,
you after the
Craig.
fucking Loch Ness monster of halflings.
Jeez, come on.
There's something
No,
else you
does
should
anyone-
know. He's also a fucking dinosaur.
I've never heard her
I knew
referred
it.
to as Lockie. Is that a thing?
No.
I've
not
heard
in
of
the
Nessie.
slightest. Nessie, indeed.
Potato.
Okay.
Not a big fan of potatoes, thanks. It's more for the Irish.
Oh.
Food. We like
I love
potatoes
myself a
then.
good potato.
What did he hand us? A wand?
A wand of secrets.
Wand of Secrets. It reveals nearby like trapdoors and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Well, are
Okay.
you going or what?
Let's. Yeah, let's go, guys.
Okay,
Let's do
murder squad. Let's proceed.
Now, don't say it like that,
And-
Dane. We are
Dane is excited over everything.
vigilantes.
We cannot help it.
Okay, we are vigilant. Ooh, can we change our name?
Two.
Vigilantes or literally anything that is a nameless 11 and we have to explain it each time.
We're almost up there though. Our
Yeah.
numbers are gaining.
What about Vigilantes 11?
No.
The 11
What about
vigilantes.
Ocean's 11?
What about Ocean's 11?
Can we, actually, yes. Can we change our party name to Ocean's 11?
Nah, not getting my vote.
Doesn't really
Okay,
solve the
without
problem.
changing your name to those things.
Okay, we'll stick
I
with
think
nameless for
the
now.
11 is the problem, not the nameless.
I don't know. The nameless.
I'm fairly sure both are equally problematic, personally,
Yeah.
but
I think
Ever
both are
since
perfect.
I learned, ever since I learned that we were trying to make a name for ourselves, I've been questioning the nameless because it's really confusing.
That's the fun in it.
How about the League of Super Friends if we're gonna be vigilantes?
Ooh.
well,
I would rather be known as the nameless than the League of
regardless,
Super Friends.
you may have this discussion in break. He will give you a silver key through which you can access the sewers, where you will be able to get to Loki and his cronies. And we will be back shortly. Ciao.
Cool.
You know,
Hello, we're live again. So our lovely group have decided to go ahead to Lockie's hideout. You've been given a key to a sewer hatch and some directions to where it begins. And being told it's quite simple. You head down the sewers, take the first left, and follow the dark path. You will encounter resistance on the way and have been warned about traps. As such, I need to know a certain few things. Who will be our resident perception check person? I believe that's likely to be Dane. Dane, what's your plus?
My plus for perception checks is +7.
Okay. Is anybody got higher than that? Great. Then Dane will be our resident perceptionist. I need a passive investigation, which I'm assuming is going to be Jay, but Kelaan, what is your passive investigation?
My passive investigation is 12.
Okay, great. Yes, that's Corin. We will not let you be investigating anything. When it comes to a sleight of hand check for disarming traps, I'm assuming we're also looking at Corin. Corin, your sleight of hand is?
+4.
Mai? Are you higher than that?
No, it's 3.
Okay. Brilliant. And in the event that we can't disarm the trap and it's going to go off, I assume Corin is the one we'll throw in the way. Or is that... Sorry, no,
He's pretty good
Kelaan,
at
right?
being thrown.
It's definitely
Whoa.
Kelaan,
No.
right? Yeah, Kelaan we want to blow up in the case. No,
Yes, please do. I will just teleport.
Arcana check, I'm looking at Kelaan, correct? And only Kelaan?
Yes.
Yes, brilliant. And... Yeah, I'm assuming that Mai will be taking the lead. That wouldn't surprise anyone. Nico, are you going first?
Can I use the wand?
No, but I believe it's 30 feet, is it not?
Oh, okay.
So any spellcaster can use the wand, which is pretty much every single person that isn't you.
Yeah, I more meant, like, obviously we don't want to, like, as the lead, I don't want to walk past or into something.
Well, no, indeed. So you are down there. I'm assuming Sonia is in second, possibly. Sonia, can you cast light? Is that a thing you do?
I feel like I
mean-
definitely can.
If Dane is
Yeah.
doing the perception, shouldn't
Mhm.
Dane go first?
I think that sort of it's 3 wide. My thinking was that you've got sort of Sonia and fuck me sideways. Sonia and Nico, and then just behind you'd have Dane sort of looking out.
Okay. Makes sense.
Do you do
Just
light,
wanted to check.
Sonia? Is that a thing you do?
Wait, no, I'm gonna do my holy lantern.
Oh, you do Holy Lantern. Yes, that's perfect.
And
That gives
give
advantage to
advantage
perception checks,
on
doesn't it?
Perception and investigation to detect illusion or find things that are hidden. So yeah,
Oh, does that apply to you, or does that apply to any allies within 30 feet?
you and your allies while you are within
Fantastic.
its light.
Brilliant. Okay, as we head on down the corridor, well, first of all, you get to the sewer. You see a large grate in the ground, with a rather obvious-looking keyhole that the key around your neck will open. You see a city guard sort of standing over to the side, and as you reach down to it, he makes this sign at you. He puts like his hand out like this and 2 fingers,
Peace,
and then-
brother.
and then he twists it to the side and puts it back again.
Okay.
I'll motion to play rock, paper, scissors.
I'll take an insight check, please.
That's 14.
14. Yeah, so you've seen something similar to this, but not the same. In Galvinia, you've seen this sign, which is the same, but with your hand behind it, without this weird twisting thing. And that means that this is another thieves' territory, and to respect the territory you're on. Basically, you can't operate without license if you're a thief or group of thieves. The guard obviously has been paid off by Lockie's group and thinks that you're a fellow group of thieves. You work out that should you make the sign back, they will just let you pass.
Okay, I'm gonna
So,
do that.
You're able to do so nice and
Meanwhile-
easily. Meanwhile, in the back, did you get rock, paper, did you go for rock, paper, or scissors?
Or rock, obviously.
Oh,
You
great.
chose scissors.
So you won your private game of rock, scissors. Nobody noticed. And I'm assuming that it's Sonia and Nico who then lift the sewer grate out the way. And do we assume that Perhaps Corin is bringing up the rear, assuming that you're probably more likely to, or Dane, perhaps. No, Dane's keeping eye. Perhaps, yeah, Corin's keeping up the rear. With Omar, as you're able to move quickest, and B, you're slightly tougher in terms of getting hit than Maya and Kelaan.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
I can take a couple. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, a couple of feather taps. As you get down there, as soon as you hit the ground, Dane, go ahead and give me that perception check.
Do I have advantage from the holy
You do.
lantern?
You do.
I love that. Thank you, Sonia and God.
And the god.
What did you get?
More
Roll
interest.
2 8.
2 8s.
So 15.
Yeah, the way ahead seems
In
clear,
total.
and you seem okay. Everything seems fine ahead.
Looks fine.
Okay. Nico and Sonia, you take one step, trip a tripwire, and I need a dex save from both of you, please.
God damn it.
Is this an effect that I can see?
Clearly not, as Dane rolled a 15 and he couldn't see it at all. No, it is not.
Oh,
You
bad.
both hear this sort of as the tripwire breaks.
Got an 8.
Natural 1.
Great. In that case, what I need is a strength save from you both, as neither of you is to step out the way. And this is probably a good thing, as what happens is a portcullis drops from the ceiling, surrounded with wood, and it's going to shut your way out as it drops upon the two of your shoulders. It probably hits Nico first. Nico, what was your strength save?
22.
Fantastic. Nico puts his arms out and braces himself. He drops down about a foot, just so that Sonia can reach up. With her dex save, obviously, sort of the portcullis drops. About a second and a half later, Sonia goes. Sonia,
what's happening.
Your strength save, please.
19.
Okay, you are able to hold it while the rest of the group walk through, and then let it drop behind you. Dane, I will take a perception check as you move through.
Deception? You say
Perception.
deception?
No, perception.
Perception.
At no point in this campaign, Dane, am I going to get you to roll a deception check unless you have lied to me. You are not the candidate for that.
Ignore that. That was a performance.
I can't. 26, great. Okay, you notice that there is a pressure plate approximately 20 feet ahead of you. You point it
Guys,
out.
stop!
Okay.
You were in the lead, but sure. As Dane stops and tells you all to stop, you're all being nice, sneaky, and quiet, of course. And then he yells, "Guys, stop!" And you hear one human respond, "Or what?"
Or you'll trip on the pressure plate, Jimmy.
Well, it's nice that you've seen it. Yes. And with that, the bandits will
Wait.
slowly step around the pressure plate, and you will roll initiative.
God. Were they just hanging out down here?
Well, they're here to block the way. Normally, the pressure plate releases an alarm, but Dane decided to scream, "Guys, stop!" which kind of does the same thing, really.
No, instead of using the trap, then becomes the trap. That's how he
Yep,
overcomes
yep.
them.
That's right.
That is
Only
well
5 of
known.
them anyway, right? So I mean, we're good.
No, there are 4 of them.
Well, I thought there was 4 lackeys and then
Oh, no. These are just like regular guards that are hanging out down here. These aren't the boss's cronies. Corin, your initiative.
11.
And Nico? Haven't got yours yet, friend.
Oh, boy.
Friend Nico. Oh, that is a real good initiative, Nico.
That's
It's fair to say Nico was holding the portcullis at the back. Let Night Eyes get through.
Aw.
As this gentleman up the front sort of... Excuse me. Oh, there we go. As this guy up the front is engaging you with conversation, a crossbolt whistles out at Dane Rothsoul. Excuse me for a second. Wow. That is a scimitar. That's what that is. That is a 6 to hit you, Dane.
No.
Misses.
Indeed. Dane, you are up as you see this whistle through. I'm not going to put up a battle map for this. There's a platform. There's a little bit of water on the side. There's approximately 20 foot wide, and you've got about 15 to 20 foot behind you until you get to the portcullis. The enemies are about 30 foot in front of you, so you can walk up and hit people if you wish. They're all fairly close together. They look quite weak. Dane, go ahead.
You really shouldn't have done that, and I'm gonna ice knife at them, pointing for the guy at the center.
Okay, that is aggressive. Roll to hit, please. And then you need a dex
Told
save.
you guys.
Dex save from everybody within 10 foot, is that correct?
Yes, it is. Roll to hit. Let me see. 18 to hit.
Okay, and your save is
16.
16. Okay, I've got 3 failures. One person is out of range. 3 failures and what did you get to hit? 18? That hits.
Okay, so the guy at the center takes 10 damage,
Mm-hmm. He looks slightly annoyed.
and the others take only 3 because I rolled really bad.
Yes, you did. Nevertheless, they look pretty unhappy. Does that conclude your turn, Dane, or do you have a bonus action for us?
I'll cast Shelele.
Okay.
Nice stick.
Great. Night Eyes?
Night Eyes is gonna... You know what? Yeah, he has my new HP. He's gonna go charge at the one in the front.
Okay,
no,
no-
at the one in the center.
Yep. No pack
15
tactics,
damage.
because he's the first one in. But go ahead and give me your attack roll. Oh, I meant to tell you about his passive as well, but we'll do that later. Well, after this fight. We'll do it after this fight. We'll tell you about it. A 16 will hit.
And he takes 10 damage.
Okay, he is severely wounded. Does that conclude your turn?
Damn.
He needs to give me a strength saving throw.
He will attempt that. And he will get a 10.
He fails, so
He's severely
You-
wounded and he's sat on his ass with his hamstring hanging out.
Oh, gross.
you just see Naira is very savagely attack this guy. You kind of get a sense that maybe Naira is matching Dane's energy on this case.
Fantastic. Kelaan. That's the best initiative I've ever seen you get. Kelaan, you're up.
In a grand gesture, I'll summon some arcane energy into the air, and then I'll reach into my pouch and I'll pull out a gem, and I'll take all that arcane energy, and I'll look at them and say, "Give me a second," and I'll put the arcane energy into the gem as it lights up and cast Mage Armor.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and roll me a D6? Yeah, D6. You're a D6 plus 8, aren't you?
I do believe so. That's a 4.
10. 12. I can math. 12 hours it'll last. Any bonus action?
No.
For the reference, in future, I will always have let you cast Mage Armor before you come down into the sewers, but not this fight, because, well, I might as well make it somewhat challenging. The big bandit is going to roll to hit Night Eyes. I have to roll my dice, I'm sorry, this guy can't roll to you. That is an 8 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, he ducks out the side, and he will make a second attack with his dagger. Ooh! That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is 2 piercing damage.
Ah, baby. You're
That's the
so
boss,
dead.
by the way. Sonia, you're up.
Man. I'm gonna, go to the one that just attacked poor Night Eyes and just.
You will have to walk past the guy at the front to do that.
Oh shoot. Okay, whoever's in front of me.
Yeah, he's holding out a crossbow, about 20 foot away.
Why are you in the front with the crossbow, sir? I'm gonna.
Because I'm the lackey, and I'm the one who's meant to get hit first.
Oh yeah, you're doing a good job then.
He looks at you.
That's
You see this crossbow just quiver slightly and begin to point towards your shoe. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh.
16 to hit
Yeah, go ahead. Give me some damage.
with my shining beautiful. Wow. 6 damage plus a d6.
I don't need the radiant. He's unconscious.
Oh, cool. Cool.
He's he just sort of his crossbow quivers. He gets hit in the side of the head. You just see this dong, and he's just
Aww.
proper cartoon. He falls backwards. The boss guy with who was engaged in conversation in the first place just takes one step back to allow his lackey to crash to the floor in front of him. Any bonus action, Sonia?
Oh.
Probably not. You probably would have used the arcing bolt, right?
Yeah, no need for that.
No. Oh well. Corin.
I just want to get.
oh,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. I just want to get up to the.
Oh
one of the
yeah,
other
you're
guys.
able to walk right up to the boss guy in the middle, who's holding his sword and dagger next to Night Eyes. Corin, 25 foot away. There's 2 enemies to the side, both holding crossbows. In the middle is a guy looking fairly unthreatening with a sword and dagger.
I'll go for one of the guys to the side.
Yep.
And using my fancy mace, I'm gonna swing.
You have a fancy mace?
Yeah, bone counter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Never intended for you, by the way, just out of interest.
Yeah. 27 to hit.
That is 3 times his armor class. Go ahead. He is slightly
I can't-
terrified at this point.
Oh, I
He
can't
is
miss. That's good to know.
unconscious. Cool. Any
am I-
bonus action? You have only used 25 foot movement speed. You can get to
Okay.
either of the other 2.
Yeah, I'll move to a second guy.
Okay, the guy at the left holding the crossbow looks like he's slightly armored. Well, quite well armored, in fact. The guy at the middle is nowhere near as well armored, but is holding deadlier weapons and has been hit by an ice knife.
Yeah, why not? I'll go for the guy in the center.
Okay, you move over. Is this an Oma bite?
Well, I have a second attack.
Oh, do you? Bloody hell. Okay,
Yep.
go ahead.
Also prone, so you have advantage.
That is double his armor class. Go ahead and give me some damage.
Okay. 12.
He is unconscious. Any bonus action? You can get to the last one and bite him if you want.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
that.
I do think it impossible that Oma will take out the last one, but I might be wrong. Go ahead and roll a hit. I don't think she can. I don't think they can do 20 damage.
No.
Not yet is the answer to that. 15 will miss, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
About bloody time too. Yeah, he will swing. Oh, you missed, didn't you? Great. So when you miss, he will riposte you. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Actually, Oma missed, so it's going to hit Oma, the riposte.
Okay. Okay.
6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he shall swing up at you. That's a 16 to hit you.
Does not.
Okay, nice. That concludes his turn. Mai, you're up.
Oh man.
There is one guy standing there with a sword, crossbow in hand, and a sword in his right hand.
I'm gonna use my perfectly balanced throwing dagger that Corin gave me and throw it at him.
Oh, did you give her both the bracer and the dagger?
Yep.
Yeah. How correct. Go ahead.
So that's 14 to hit.
Yep, we'll miss.
Fuck.
Yes, that'll miss.
Yes, you did get a 15. Yes, that will miss. Anything else over there, Mai? He looks pretty unthreatening. He's just wearing nice armor.
Yeah, I don't think I have to inspire anyone.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Cool. Nico. There is an idiot next to Mai.
It's just the one guy left, yeah?
He's wearing nice armor, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah, I'll walk up to him and stabby stab stab stab.
Stabby stab you do. Go ahead.
Did Sonia bless my weapon before we came down?
Of course. I think it's an
course.
everyday thing, right?
Yeah.
That is a 27 to hit.
Woof.
Yes.
That belt's gonna give you nightmares, James.
That's 12 damage.
No.
And then I
What?
just yeah.
What?
I do attack twice.
12 damage?
Um,
Josh, that can't be right.
it is. It's 2d6.
Why have you got a +6 damage?
Well, it
strong
should be a
build.
+5 because of my
Oh,
strength.
should it?
Not-
Is that it?
But
Oh,
it's
because
a-
you're not raging. You're not raging. You're not raging. Okay, cool.
Not raging.
Yeah, cool. Okay, 12 damage. Yeah, cool. He's nearly dead. Do you want to hit him
That's
again?
a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 10 damage.
Okay, well, he was wearing nice armor. Now he's wearing 3 separate pieces of armor, and is dead. Congratulations. Well butchered. Okay. And as you conclude the fight, you see a lantern hanging, swinging side to side, halfway down the path. As you look down at this, Dane, go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Do I still have advantage or no?
Yep,
You're
yep.
too far. I still have? Okay. Yay. 24.
A 24. Okay. You notice that underneath this swinging lantern is another tripwire on the ground. You are all able to step over it very easily. Although, when you get there, Corin, go ahead and give me an investigationes check.
Okay. 21.
21. Yes, you notice that if you were to trip this, there is a scythe sort of hanging up at the ceiling that would swing across the room, hopefully decapitating anyone in this path. Should you wish, when making a swift escape at some point, wish to trip this on purpose, Corin now knows what it does, so you'll be able to use it to your advantage should you wish. Oh, fuck shit.
Cool.
I rolled a nat 20 on the 4. Exciting. Anyway, yeah, you're able to progress onwards, and the corridor takes a sharp turn, almost going back on itself, and you see before you a small metal grate. It's big enough to walk through. It's just, it's not the biggest door you've ever seen. Take the investigation check again, please.
Oh, can I have also casted aid
You may cast aid, indeed.
on Kelaan, Mai, and Corin?
Kelaan, Mai, Corin, 5 max HP. 5 or 10?
5.
Cool. How is the investigation check at advantage?
Right. Advantage.
I think
do.
Yeah. You roll at advantage whenever Sonya is within 30 foot of range of you. Is Holy
Okay,
Lantern concentration?
16.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is either, but I'm just checking. But obviously you will put the lantern down during
yeah, it
battle. Oh, it is? Yeah, cool. The 16's plenty. It is locked, but you figured you'd be able to unlock it pretty easily, or alternatively, you made a contraption that'll do that.
Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, I'll show off nitpicker.
Oh,
Why not?
boy.
Okay. This tiny little gnome gets his lockpicking tools out, turns around to Mai. It's like, if all you're going to do is throw daggers, you should probably get better at throwing them, don't you think? And begins to unlock the door and looks over at Kelaan and... You're saving Fireball for next campaign? Go ahead and give me a dex check plus proficiency modifier, please.
Oh, he's mean.
He's rude.
Corin, why did you make this little rude boy?
Yeah, what the fuck?
13 plus 3, that's 16.
That is fine. And the door opens and he looks around at you all and at least one of us is competent. See you soon. With that, he'll go back into Corin's pocket, never to be used again. Corin's going to spend the rest of this
I'm
campaign.
dispelling magic.
Corin is going to spend the rest of this campaign looking for unlocks. Nevertheless, as you get through, you see a fairly small room. Oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
poor Dane.
Tom. Welcome back. You see a fairly small room with 2 fairly large inhabitants, as 2 bugbears stand with large morning stars smacking them together. They look at you and, "Ooh, oi, grubs up. It's time for dinner, it looks. You don't belong here." The other one looks over and, "Are you sure they don't belong here? Do we know them? I'm not sure. We've never seen these guys before." "Are you sure?" "I'm sure. It's time to mash and bash." "Mash and bash? I thought we'd slack and hash." "Hash? No." All right. As they're having this discussion, you may roll initiative.
Oh man, I like these guys.
Again? Man.
They get a -8 to initiative. So
How?
There it is.
Oh.
There it is. The 16
can
was a
it be?
fluke.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah, that checks out.
I'm missing. Oh, Corin, what's your initiative?
Mine is 16.
16. Okay, cool. Yeah, Nico. You walk into the room. These 2 bugbears turn to each other. Do we know them? Do we not? Should we hack? Should we slash? Do we mash? Do we bash? Like,
Does
can't
this
work.
mean we
What
get a
looking at?
surprise round?
It means they get a -8 to their initiative. -7. Their
Okay, and
initiative.
it's just the two of them, yeah.
Yes, one bugbear either side. Small room.
Okay.
I'll put
I'm
some
gonna
fairly
walk up to
pathetic
them.
battle music on so that we
what?
can. Just let me put some fairly pathetic battle music on, because they're fairly pathetic. Welcome
Aw.
back, Tom. Okay, go ahead, Nico.
Yeah. So I'll walk up to them, and lightning will wrap around my body as I rage.
Oh shit,
they
we're
need to make,
raging.
what?
You're raging. Okay.
Yeah, they need to make dex saves.
Okay. That is a 18. What rolling so what am I? An 18 and a 6.
Okay, so one of them passes, one of them fails. So is it half on a fail? Yeah.
Yep.
It is. And that's just 1d6. That's 4 lightning damage, or 2 to the one that passed.
Okay.
And then I will attack the one on the left.
Uh-huh.
That's a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 16 slashing damage.
Brutal.
And I'll attack the same one again.
Okay, he is wounded.
That's 27 to hit.
Yes.
And that is 20 slashing damage, max damage.
Cool. He is dead. That's
Well
nice.
done.
Is that your end of your turn, Nico?
I suppose I should let other people do things.
The rage seemed a tad over the top. Corin, you see one bugbear looking at you going, I thought we were going to... Oh,
Aw.
dear. Oh, shit. And then he pulls out his Morning Star and he looks at you. Come on then, give it your best shot.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Yeah, we'll run up to him.
Come on then.
All right. In bash time. Yeah. First attack, 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Aw, 7 damage.
Oh, go on, give me another.
Second attack. Yeah, 23 to hit.
Yep.
There we go, 12 bludgeon.
Ow. That hurt. He's wounded.
And then Oma will make their strike. Oh, Oma. That's a 10.
That'll miss. That concludes your turn.
Yep, that
Bye.
kills it.
One bugbear, wounded.
Oh boy.
You got this.
You got this, don't miss. It's perfectly balanced. You can't miss. Or can you? Or can't you? Or can you?
Being so hurt by the little fucking
Aww.
nitpicker.
I'm gonna throw my loot!
I'm gonna use my crossbow instead.
Oh, I thought you were gonna throw the loot!
Oh.
No, I love my loot too much.
Her confidence is shaken.
Go on.
That's a 15 to hit?
You just hear this tiny voice from inside Corin's pocket going, you're joking, right? That misses.
No! Not
I
like
go into
this.
a corner and I
Oh,
cry.
I'm sorry, Dane. There is one bugbear looking severely wounded. This crossbow has just flown straight over his head. Well, the crossbow stayed exactly where it was. The crossbow bolt has gone over its head. Go ahead. Donk it.
Corrin has become so mean. I'm gonna cast Shalele, and I'm gonna go attack the bugbear that is almost dead.
Okay, cool. Please do.
Hopefully I hit.
I really thought Tom was gonna say, Corin's become so mean. I'm gonna catch Lele and bonk him on the head.
A 27 will hit.
Hiya! It takes 7 damage.
Okay. 7 damage? Yeah, cool. He's dead.
We did it.
Okay, you just see
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did
me
that.
and Kelaan
Yes.
just standing in the back.
I just
Mine is
arrive
so
and I'm
drunk.
like, die!
Just high
And I
five
kill
Sonya
him.
over in the bed.
And I feel joy.
Okay.
Dave feels joy. Is that what he said?
No, that was a joke.
Oh,
That was an
okay.
out of character.
Ah.
Right, it was a joke.
Or was it?
The room is clear, and ahead of you, you see what appears to be an open doorway.
Wait. Are these guys? Do they count as goblin ears?
No, they're bugbears.
Okay.
I mean, we might as well take him just in case.
You can take the bugbear ears. They won't be offended.
All right. I'm putting that in our treasure.
Unlike the bandits that you left in your wake who are unconscious, these bugbears are looking pretty bad.
I
They're
think
probably
Nico
gonna
might have
die.
done. Nico might have done a little bit more than unconscious. The middle one, when you said he got split into 3
Yeah.
pieces of armor.
No, his armor
Yeah.
got split into 3 pieces. He didn't
Oh,
get split
okay,
into 3
cool.
pieces of armor. But I like the idea that when we kill our enemies, we can wear them. So, as you look ahead, there is what appears to be an open doorway leading into a dark passage. Go ahead and give me an yeah, that thing. Dane, do the thing.
Oh,
Perception.
thing.
Perception check is what I'm looking for.
26.
Yeah, so there is something quite nasty here. It's a small red gem on the ground that when it is triggered will explode into a fireball.
Ooh.
Guys, there's a small gem in the ground that when it's triggered, it will explode in a fireball. So don't explode us. And be
Kelaan,
silent. Shh.
Kelaan, give me an Arcana check.
That is a natural 20 for a 27.
Okay, you
Dang.
think you can disarm this as long as somebody can lift it out without hitting the edges.
What is this operation?
Hey.
If he can get it out without tripping the edges, it'll just be a ruby.
Hey, Corin, do you want to take a gamble? You're pretty nifty with your hands.
Yeah. I like a gamble.
Cool.
You pull that ruby
need
out
a
of the
sleight of
ground
hand
without touching
check.
the edges.
Can I? Kelaan will be able to inform you that if the rest of you stand round the corner in the other room, the only person who stands risk of getting fireballed is Corin.
Oh.
Goodbye!
Good luck, Corin. I'll roll the damage.
Okay, wait, I got this. I got this.
Oh no, I meant to roll that to everybody. Let me change that to everybody. That probably won't kill you.
No.
How's your sleight of hand check looking?
Do.
Wait. I'm casting guidance.
And then running off. Yes, good move.
I don't think it
hang on.
mattered.
Hang on, I could re-roll that.
Oh, it was a natural
He's
one.
a
Okay.
halfling.
And straight to a natural 20.
Dang.
Because that makes sense. Yeah, he just procs his
That's
gem
playing luck.
free. He just procs. He goes to put his fingers in. You see him like hesitate for a moment, and like he almost touches the edge, and he's like, nah, and then he just flicks out the gem and walks off with it. Comes back to the rest of you.
Effortless.
And as you reached the door threshold, you saw in this room a bugbear with a large weapon sat at the end of a table. Around the table were 3 others. One appeared to be a mage of some sorts, and 2 appeared to be humans with daggers and swords. It is your opinion that these are the cronies of Loki.
Oh. Have they noticed us?
I'm not sure Corin stuck around long enough to find out. But they don't seem to be running towards you.
Corin, can I take that gem for a second?
Sure.
I'm gonna walk up towards them.
Yeah, I mean, the gem
Say-
doesn't do anything now that it's out. You do know that.
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
way.
I know. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna look at them with the gem in hand, and I'm gonna see, gentlemen. It seems I've found your gem. I'd like to make my introduction. My name is Fireball.
Oh my god.
I am tempted for the mage to call himself Counterspell, but in the meantime, roll initiative. We will begin with Kelan's action.
Oh no.
Oh shit! I'm gonna need you to say them as you roll them because I've just accidentally rolled them all for you. Oh, never mind. It's updating. It's updating.
Bad again.
Corin and Nico, what did you get?
I got
I
21.
got a 16.
Okay. And everybody else as I can see. Okay. Sorry, wrong click. Oh, there we go. Oh, we are not there. What the fuck? I updated this! Oh, it's died. Where did it go? Fuck it, we'll use this, I guess. Oh, I had a battle map for this. Well, that's disappointing. Also means I need to reset it. How annoying.
Oh, it's still like that from the Sundrain.
That doesn't make
Where
any
James
sense.
He almost TPK'd us.
No, I've just made it smaller.
It's close.
I did my best.
By the way, Solly, if your character does die in the Sundrain, do you have a backup mage yet?
I already have one made for.
What is it?
Whoa.
It's a storm sorcerer. Not storm sorcerer. Sorry, a storm cleric. Yeah.
Tempest
works.
cleric.
Yeah, that one. I just have it. That's my backup character for all of my campaigns right now. So if any of them die, that's the one that goes in. But if they all die in 1 week, I think there's a different problem.
Yes, this is true. Can I grab everything? Is that an option? Cool. Okay, so you see the bugbear sitting at the head of the table, and you see 1, 2, and 3 as they are at the side of the table. Number 3 is the mage. You're throwing a fireball in there?
Yes, I am.
Your evocation, right?
I am.
Okay. Go on.
By the way, Night Eyes and Corn are getting real comfy in the top left corner of your screen.
I've lost Night Eyes' counter. You're right. It's in the middle of
Aw.
Jay's face. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
let's
There's your damage.
okay. Yeah. Night Eyes is over here. 31.
Yep.
Oof.
Okay. We have a nat 1. An 18.
Are any of us having to make these saves?
No.
No.
He's in evocation. A 14. And a natural 20.
The 18 and the 20 save.
Okay, 2 saves, 2 fails. That's 15 damage on a fail and 31 on a success.
Other way around, but yes.
Oh, that's 158. That's not like that. Okay, none of them appear wounded, though some of them appear annoyed.
Wow.
The mage's robes are absolutely flaming. He looks at you with fire in his eyes, and you'll pay for that. Corin bursts into the room behind the fireball of Kelaan.
Yeah.
Okay, so for reference, just to remind you, E4 is a bugbear. He looks a lot bigger than the previous one. He's well armored and wields a steel Morningstar. E1 and 2 are both cloaked figures. Look to be human, sword and dagger. Wait, are they both sword and dagger? No. One is 2 short swords, one is sword and dagger. And the other appears to be a mage. He wears robes that appear difficult to concentrate on. I don't know how to place this. Like, they're swirling with strange lights.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
They look human. They're not halflings.
Indeed, none of them appear to be halfling at the moment, as far as you can see.
Well, golly gee. Okay.
Sus.
Me and Oma will run up to the front of E2.
Front of E2. Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
And take some swings. 16 to hit.
Yes. 16 will... E2, yes?
Yes.
16 will hit.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something.
First swing is 11 bludgeoning. Second, that's a 12 to hit.
That'll miss.
Cool. Bonus action. Oma will attack.
Okay.
16 to hit. Doing 5 force.
Indeed. That will hit. 16 to hit, 5 force. Got it. Cool. Sorry. I fixed my problem. I can now roll, which is nice. We like rolling. Okay. Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Corin? Right. The bugbear will stand up. Oh, sorry. I didn't move you, did I? Let's do that. Corin counter. Over here. This is a table, right?
Right.
So perhaps at the edge, like this?
Yep, right there.
Okay, the bugbear will leap upon the table. And he will walk down it. Every step he takes, the table breaks.
Oh.
He walks as he is a fat fucker. And then he will swing his Morning Star down at Corin. He hits with advantage on his first roll. That is a 14 to hit you, Corin.
No.
Okay. And then he will... Oh, hold on. Yes, okay, that's fine. And then he will make a second roll for a 12 to hit you.
Oh boy.
Which it does not.
And then he shall make his final attack. I am rolling to everybody, right? Good. That's 21 piercing damage as his Morning Star slams down upon you. He puts it down once to the right, once to the left, then finally goes, "Ah, gotcha, you rat!" And that will be 21 piercing damage as he crit you.
Oh my Christ.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
There goes
Oh,
half my
I'm
health.
really sorry. When you hit E2, the first time, an illusion broke. The bugbear is still a bugbear, but immediately these three creatures began to look a lot smaller. And you can see their faces. They are no longer cloaked in shadow, though E3 still has that strange swirling robe with a hood. But E1 and 2 are no longer these black cloaked mysterious figures. They're midi halflings, one with a sword and dagger and one with two short swords. Because you did hit him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right. That concludes old Bugbear's turn. E1 is going to vault backwards over here. And he draws a... Fuck, he's not going to do that. He doesn't have a bow. He is going to... I'm really sorry, but you are the only person in range. He is going to attempt to hit you twice with with his short swords. The first one will miss. The second one is a 19 to hit you.
Reaction shield.
Okay. That is good. Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20. Would he do it? 20 or 30? 20. He'll do it. That ends the assassin's turn, and the mage stands up and said, "Did you say fireball?"
Oh.
I did a dex
did,
save
yes.
from everybody, including the 3 enemies who are going to get hit by this.
Did you say Dex?
I did say dex. Yes,
Did
you
you
can
say
see it coming
counterspell?
towards you.
See?
You want to counterspell it?
Did you say counterspell? Because I sure as hell did. I'll get you for that.
Okay,
Go on.
bear with me a second. I
Finally,
need,
Kelaan using his real voice.
It'll be as like growling.
I need an Arcana check
gee.
from you, Coralin. Is that right? Is that no? It's an int check from you. An int check from you.
Let's see. It automatically fails if it's the same
I know.
level or lower.
Make an int
yeah.
check.
Intelligence check would be a 17.
Great. You're fine. Yeah. Okay. So you counterspell it. He looks at you and. Huh. Wow. That's the last time you cast a spell. Nico, you're up.
Which one's the mage?
E3.
E3, okay. I'd like to stand in between E3 and E2.
Okay, you make your way over. Are you gonna go out of range? No, you're not. That's fine. Nico, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, brilliant.
Okay, great. And then I'm gonna bonus action rage. I think that's all of them. Maybe. I don't think E1 will get hit by it.
E1 won't be hit, but E2, 3, and 4 will.
Yeah, so all of them needs to make dex saves as lightning starts to
3 failures.
lash out. Nice. That is 5 lightning damage to all of them.
Okay.
Um,
E2 is looking minorly wounded.
Okay. I am gonna then slash out at the wizard, or sorcerer, or warlock, or whatever magic user he is. And that is a 22 to hit.
Rude.
As you slash through it, you go straight through his body. And you realize that he is not, in fact, where you thought he was. That's what he did instead of counterspelling. When the fireball was cast. As the illusion breaks, and you see that, in fact, there is a halfling cloaked in illusionary robes, sort of mysterious swirling robes, standing approximately 20 feet to your right.
That little asshole.
Do you know how hard it is to keep a mage alive till they get a turn when you play them as enemies? I had to use some tricks.
Yeah, well, trick this bitch. I'm gonna throw my boomerang.
Sick.
I don't give a shit.
You would be throwing that at disadvantage, Josh, because you have an enemy within 5 feet of you.
Oh,
That's how ranged
fine,
attacks.
then I'll
Oh,
just be two
doesn't
instead.
sharpshooter? No, it just ignores it for range. No, correct. Yeah, go ahead and you're killing E2, are you?
Yeah, I'll just kill it.
Fantastic. Go ahead and roll.
That's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Cool.
Where did our battle music go? Did it get bored?
And that is 13 slashing damage. Oh no, I'll savage attack that to see if I get anything higher.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah. Instead, you can have a 14.
14?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that looks painful. He's wounded. Nico?
I think that's it.
It's not.
I would also like to bonus action.
You've already bonus actioned to rage.
Howard kill E1.
Yeah, do you want to take your second attack?
Did my first attack miss E3 and then my second attack was E2?
Oh, yes. Yes, you are correct.
So
Sorry,
I
you don't
would
get three
like to
attacks.
use my third attack to strike E4.
Sorry, Kelaan, you're up. No, Kelaan, you're not up. You fireballed. Mai, you're up.
Finally, okay. It's time. I'm gonna cast. No, that would
Polymorph.
He'll
hit.
be okay.
Cast a polymorph.
Nico will be fine. It's a con save. Nico will be fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
I prefer
Wait,
a
will
dex
Thorin be
save
fine?
or something that I could see.
I'm gonna cast Shatter at 2nd level, right on E2, so it hits all 3 of them. But it's gonna cost Corin and Nico a hit as
Corin
well.
as well. He's not injured in
No.
the slightest. Corin, go ahead and make a
Corin,
con
no.
save. Yeah,
Whatever.
Corin and Nico, make a con save.
I got an 18.
Okay. That's a pass.
I got a 22.
That's a
Oh,
pass.
alright, both pass.
What was the damage?
I'm gonna roll it right now.
65.
Ooh.
Do we take half?
You will take half of whatever she does in damage. To be fair, I think it's quite thematic. I think the idea that... how does shadow look for you, Hannah? Is this like a sort of... It's a loud noise, right? Is this like produced musically or...
Statter?
Yeah, like how does it look in your head?
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense. I guess, I don't know.
There's sort of a... You strum of the lute? A sharp
maybe.
scream? Yeah. Okay,
Maybe
and then...
I just fuck off with my loot.
I fucked them up with the loot. Check out the loot. Nah, bitch, you're gonna die. What was your damage? Those moments you don't know how well you want to roll.
Uh-oh. Aw.
Go and kill Corin.
No.
Alright, so that's 18 damage.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Um,
thunder?
It is.
Do I get to half the half?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Nice.
So that's 4.
I told you Nico wouldn't mind. Okay, that guy got a 7 and he's dead. E2's on the floor. He's up. Yeah. He's in a pretty bad shape.
How's Corin looking?
Oh, I'm pretty hurt.
Yeah, ish. He's alright.
Suspecting a little bit of sarcasm would
That's
come
a
out. But nope.
10.
I was like,
and-
this is all going to plan.
Bugbear is...
He's like, I knew I could lure Corin down
Cool.
here.
Nobody succeeded. Oh no, sorry. I think one. No, they all failed.
Nice.
Cool. Den. Oh, sorry. Any bonus action?
You know what? Since Dane's going next, I will cast inspiration for him.
Okay. E2 lying on the floor is just like, I didn't even get a turn. Dane, you're up.
Oh my god. No, May is trying to kill Corin for all the insulting. This group is falling apart. I am gonna... You invented the thing.
You
I
invented
just
it.
follow the instructions.
Okay. First of all, I am gonna cast Healing Word on my dear friend Corin at the 2nd level because I don't wish to see him dead.
I like the way
my-
that like you're admonishing him. It's like this healing word. It's like, why are you so rude? Have a heal.
Stop insulting my! You get back 20 hit points. No, not 20. 9 hit points.
Yeah,
Sorry,
9 HP.
9
Okay, and your action.
As my action, you're gonna see my spores expand through my body as I enter my spore form. And I'm gonna walk over so that I can flank E4 with Corin.
Okay, cool. So that concludes your turn.
Yes, it does.
Night Eyes.
Night Eyes is gonna attack E1
What he might.
and murder him. Come on, my baby. Oh god, I always forget that I need to activate this so I can roll for Night Eyes. There it is. Okay, come on, Night Eyes. Time for murder. Advantage. Oh, 12 probably misses.
Nope, that'll miss.
Yep, it's okay, baby. They cannot all be winners.
Sonia.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to E4 and smite him. Give him a wrathful smite. Assuming I hit with my
The
warhammer.
big bugbear looks at you and you
Yeah.
may smite him.
Don't smite me, oh my
Ooh.
God.
8, I believe. 24.
Mm-hmm. That'll hurt.
Yay. So, he's gonna take some damage, of course.
Of course.
But he also needs to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Okay. He got a nat 20 on the wisdom save, I'm afraid.
Well, forget it then.
Is that to not be on fire?
No, that's to not be frightened. I wanted him to run away.
Oh,
But
okay, right,
it's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, cool.
So he
So-
took 17 damage, though.
Yeah, that'll do it. He looks severely wounded. Does that conclude your turn? Or any bonus? Oh, that's a bonus action.
Oh,
reference,
yeah, that was
isn't
my
it?
bonus action. So
Cool.
yeah.
Corin.
Yeah. How hurt does Z4 look?
He's not in a great shape. There's like a massive smashed side of his face. His jaw's hanging off. There's some radiant light just burning inside his chin.
Okay, well, he hit me before, so I'm gonna. My gauntlet's going to light up with arcane energy, like it usually does whenever I use whenever I cast Boom and Blade. But this time it's a bit different, as it runs up the mace that I have as I cast Branding Smite on it, and make a strike against him.
Cool.
First attack is 16 to hit.
That'll miss, I'm afraid.
Second attack, 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that is 10 bludgeoning and 7 radiant.
Okay, yeah, he is dead. The bugbear falls to the ground.
Nice smite. Corin.
Moided.
Yeah.
We high five. We're right next to each other.
Brandon
yeah.
Smite is a
We
bonus
actually-
action, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. At this point, E1 will take the bonus action disengage option. And he will go up to our lovely friend Kelaan, who'll cast a
Aw.
fireball. He doesn't like fireballs.
Oh,
That is a 12 to hit you,
Will miss.
All right.
and a nat 20 for 26 to hit you.
That'll miss. I'm immune to crits.
Yes, me too. You will take 7 piercing damage and must make a con save.
So I'm dead everybody. The Constitution saving throw is a natural 20.
Okay, you will take half of 14 poison damage, so you take 7 poison damage.
Nice.
7, 12,
My
and
ooh-woos are
22
very
piercing
ooh-woos.
damage from the sneak attack.
Okay, I'm gonna use my
Wait,
Yeah,
wait, no, you don't
no,
take it.
I'm-
No,
I'm-
no, you don't take any damage from sneak attack. Hold on. His ally died. You don't get. He doesn't get sneak attack. Yeah, you're fine. You just take the poison and the original hit.
Oh, good.
You gooch. You're fine. Why am I sneaking attacking bitches for no reason?
I don't think Kelaan had that much health.
As you were, Kelaan.
Not. I
As
was
you were.
all the way in the Shadow Realms at that point. We joked about my extra character, and it was coming into fruition.
No, you'd only be unconscious, right? 21 piercing damage would only knock you unconscious. Wouldn't full kill you.
Yeah.
You've got more than that in HP. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's his turn over. Okay, the enchanter begins to cast, and white light embraces him. He looks at you, daring you, and finishes casting haste on himself.
Oh no.
Cool. And then he will cast a second spell.
I'm gonna look at him, and I'm just gonna go, huh?
And I'll ask you all to make a dex save.
Aw.
There's
This
the
an effect I
fireball.
can see?
Yes.
What's the save?
The DC of the save is 14.
Ooh.
Fuck me.
I got a.
Fuck.
Wait. I have
It
minus
was
got a
one.
14.
13.
17.
I got a 3.
Okay, if you rolled below a 14, you will take 25 fire damage.
There
roll-
it is.
If you roll above, you will take
there we go.
12.
What was the saving throw?
14. 14
See,
or
that
above
sneak
will
attack
give you
did hit. I'd be
12
dead.
fire
And
damage.
dex, right?
Dex, yes. 14
Wait,
or
wait,
above,
wait,
12
wait.
fire damage.
Hold on.
Wait, how much do you take if you pass?
Pass, 12.
Dane, did you get a 0?
No, that's Night Eyes.
Oh, okay.
Nope, that's Dane.
No.
Dane got a 0.
I'm sleeping.
So I
Oh,
take
shucks.
24.
25.
Not 25. So,
Wait, I wanted to use something to protect poor fragile Kelaan.
Okay. You instant warding.
Yes, I will.
Can
do a
you do
second-
that? Let's
I don't know.
let me
It
just
says
have a
it's
little look.
hit by an attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, Fireball is not an attack.
Oh,
It's an AoE
never mind.
effect.
Sorry, Kelaan.
Yeah, background. Well, we didn't
I was
really care
already
that
sleeping.
much.
I did my best.
Yeah. Nico, it's your turn. Don't worry, Corallan. There's a present in this fight for you.
I'll walk up to the wizard.
Yes.
Um,
And this time it's
and-
really him.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw as my lightning lash.
He gets a
is
6.
up. Okay, that's a fail.
I
And
can't
he
find
will
your
take,
character counter. I'm sorry.
4 lightning damage,
Okay. He's wounded.
and then I will slash at him. That's a dirty 20 to hit,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and I am going to savage attack at that because that was 2 at ones. And that is 16 slashing damage.
He is dead.
Yay!
That fireball really fucking hurt him, by the way.
Haha, yay.
Like
And
he was not in a good place.
I don't know if I can make it all the way back down.
Yeah.
I can? Okay, great. Then
You've
I'll
only
use my-
moved 10 foot of movement speed. You've got 35,
yeah,
right?
And I'll use my second attack on that guy.
Oh. 35, right? 35 is what you've got? No, you got
40.
40. Okay, cool.
40.
Yeah, so you can actually get right here. Cool.
Okay, that is a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and that is. I'll also savage attack at that. Okay, yes, that's 15 slashing damage.
Okay. Does that conclude your turn?
I'd also like to use my reaction to cast Polymorph.
Okay. The assassin-looking guy sort of puts his arm, like almost to his elbow, to his mouth. And he just says, "Boss, people are coming."
Oh god.
And he attempts to shove a ring into the side of his neck. You see this quite clearly. It seems to have a little piercing pin coming out of it. Mai, it is your turn next. You see him about to do this. Do you wish to try and stop him?
Yes. What do I have to
Okay,
roll?
make an athletics check contested with him.
Was he talking through a walkie-talkie?
You're not sure.
A walkie ringy.
Okay, what was that roll for? Sorry.
Athletics check to try and stop him.
Athletics. 17.
Well done. Okay, so Mai sort of reaches out and grabs him by the wrist. Mai, it's your turn. You have prevented him from killing himself. Do you want to kill him yourself?
Death save?
Kill him anyway.
Sorry, what was that, Corallan?
Did we skip my death save?
Yes.
Go for it.
You can make one if you want, but it's not going to make any difference.
Well, I was hoping for the nat 20, but it's not.
You don't deserve one. Mai, it's your turn.
I guess I'll try to end his life for him.
Yeah, I mean, the alternative, of course, is if you want to try and knock him unconscious or find out why he's trying to kill himself.
I mean, you know what? That's fair. It's
But
fair.
you don't have to.
Headbutt
You can
him.
also intuit from this that he is extremely wounded.
Can I try to just make him chill?
Make him chill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a spell that does that?
No. I would have to try to talk him out of doing this.
Yeah.
Suicide isn't the option.
Exactly.
You can attempt to persuade him, but he has just tried to commit suicide. I mean, he's probably quite loyal to his cause.
Or it's just,
Just
a cry for
saying.
help.
Or that. Or that.
Yeah. The best way to prevent him is to knock him unconscious, Mai. You need to do 2 damage.
How the fuck would I do that? I would kill him.
Back of the
instead.
dagger? Like hit him with the hilt in the temple?
You know what? I could do that. Because my unarmed strike will do 0 damage.
Yeah, hit him around the head with the actual crossbow. You know, smack him with a lute. It doesn't really matter.
Headbutt him.
Headbutt him.
Headbutt.
Grab his head and slam it into Sonia's shield. I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be quite
Slam it
impressive.
into
Sonia's
my
quite a long
corpse.
way away from him.
I'm all the way over
Yeah.
there, but it would
But
be
go
cool.
ahead, Mai. Make your attack roll.
If I hit him with my face, it's gonna hurt my face. I don't want that. My face is a
fair.
cellar.
My face is a cellar.
Head.
So that's an 11.
An
Plus
11?
8, so that's 19.
Yeah, you'll hit it.
Okay. Poor man.
Okay.
Okay.
He slumps to the ground unconscious as Mai hits him with a hilt of her dagger. You can assume that you've got a limited amount of time before Boss Man turns up.
I will use.
Okay. Are we still in
I-
initiative?
Not technically. However, bear with me a second. We are going to do something before we do something else.
Okay. I'll help up Kelaan.
Yeah.
At least.
You get approximately 45 minutes here. If you want to take a short rest, you may. But I'm assuming you're not going to run because you know he's coming, right?
Can I use minor illusion to use the guy's voice to like tell him like never mind? I don't know. Never mind, we're good, boss.
Maybe.
Ain't
Kelaan, as you
worry
look at
about
his
it,
elbow,
boy.
after Sonia brings him up, you see a metal band sort of around his elbow. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
That is a fantastical looking 11.
Ugh.
Although it seems quite simple that he just spoke into it, there's definitely a way of activating this bracelet, and you're not sure how. Nevertheless, Kelaan is, however, probably quite distracted as he was in the middle of identifying these lovely robes of cloak of displacement that are wrapped around the other wizard. Kelaan was probably stealing those.
Kelaan, I healed you for 8 also.
Cloak of displacement, Kelaan.
I will be taking that.
I thought you might. That is the gift from this fight. There is also a poisoned dagger. You like daggers, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Let's go ahead. You're just gonna have every dagger in the game. I think it's called a cultist's dagger. Additional
Yes.
necrotic damage on hit, 1d4. Yeah. Cool.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
forget back another 7 HP. I'm also gonna heal you.
Okay, and then you guys can take a short rest. So go ahead and use all your hit die. Otherwise, you will get battered. So use all your hit die. However, this is the first time that I'm going to let you choose a feat. If you think that you might choose a feat that is going to contribute greatly to this fight, go ahead and add it now. If you wish to spend some time reflecting and deciding later on, that is absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna recover the hit level spell slot, by the way. That's your rest.
Thought you might.
Wait.
So you can choose a feat of your choosing. Obviously, if you want to spend some time thinking about this, then you can do so after session. But you just won't have it for the upcoming boss fight. So that's your prerogative, really. Okay.
So many options. I'll probably just wait.
Yeah, I think this is probably mostly relevant to Nico, who I think will probably take Great Weapon Master, which is obviously quite
I
important.
mean, I was thinking like Mage Initiate.
Oh, yeah? Tell me more about that story.
Been studying under
think-
Kelaan.
Oh, good God. Kelaan is clearly the bottom. He studies under other people. Nevertheless, as you do so, and are able to get ready to rumble, Dane, you will also get a passive for Night Eyes. On a successful dexterity saving throw against area of effect damage, he will take 0 instead of half.
Oh.
So,
That is really cool.
it's not just
Nice.
dex, actually. I don't know why I said that. In the event that he makes a saving throw against a spell to avoid taking damage, if he would take half, he instead takes 0. So it's basically evasion.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's cool.
Because
Thank you.
poor Wolf keeps getting hit by everything. Okay. At this point, I ask you all, how are you preparing for the battle?
I'm gonna recast Mage Armor.
Oh, you don't need to. It's on the crystal, right? So it keeps
Oh, yeah.
going
yeah.
regardless of whether you are conscious or not. Your mage armor cares not for you surviving.
My dead body will
Okay.
be protected for 12 hours.
Um,
Your corpse was glowing with armor.
I'll get ready to to both activate my cloak as an action and then as a bonus action activate my spores whenever like the guy comes. Like, can I hold an action to do it so then I don't waste an action in combat? Can I? Does that make sense?
Run that by me again, Dane.
Basically, can I hold like my? Can I just like prepare myself to use my action and my bonus action like as soon as the door starts like yeah, as soon as we hear the guys coming, so I can just do that before combat starts.
We'll find out.
Oh boy.
I'll keep an ear out to see if I hear the guy coming. Also,
Okay.
I took observant, so now my passive perception is 23.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll keep an ear out to see if I can so I can warn the group whenever the guy is coming for us.
We also have a dick of an alarm bot.
Did
True.
you build that?
Hmm?
Did you build the alarm robot?
He did.
Or did you just talk about it?
I
was allowed to, right?
He was building it over the course of the week, yeah.
Yeah.
I will take an initiative roll right now from you.
Okay.
Big money with no whammies.
I warn you, I don't fuck about with boss fights, so
Whammies so far. A
Good
lot of
luck.
whammies so far.
alright.
Oh boy, just nothing but whammies. so
Oh, sorry,
far.
I'm just gonna say
dead.
as well.
I just rolled a nat 1.
I'm just gonna say as well. Should we do that? No, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, cool.
15.
That's fine, Corin. I don't need a correction on it. It makes no difference whatsoever.
Okay.
You got above everybody else in your party, which is all that matters.
Okay. For the record, it was 25.
It's fine.
Okay.
Um,
More than all of ours added together, I think.
pretty much. So,
Oh
Right.
man.
I just wanted to throw the total out there for the fun of it.
Just the
Okay.
flex.
Rising up through the ground, you notice an oily, inky effect on the ground. And then suddenly, in the very midst of you all, is a halfling wearing an impressive-looking black cape.
Cool.
He spins on the spot and appears amongst you.
Ayo, sick dance moves.
Let's make sure I'm rolling to everybody because this is going to be fun. I apologize. He has a rapier in his right hand, and there's a bracer on his left hand that every time he snaps his hand, another dagger comes into it. Ma, you recognize it. He clearly stole it off of you. Nevertheless, as he moves in, he throws something on the ground that expands outwards. I need a dex save from every one of you, please.
Is this an effect I can see?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
12.
Okay. It is a DC 17, so if you get below a 17, please let me know.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Nico?
shockingly dead.
Dane?
Me.
Okay, did anybody get above a 17? Sonia and Karan.
Yeah.
Everybody else is...
to go. The most dexterous people in the
Everybody else is lit up with a purple flame as you are very fired.
Oh Christ.
Cool. Dane. Can you all see the rolls? Yes?
Yes.
It's a 16 to hit you.
Yes.
Dane? 16 to hit you?
Oh, Dane. Yeah, for a moment I thought it was Sunny, I don't know why. Yeah, that just hits me.
Okay. You take 17 slashing damage
Jeez.
and 34
Okay.
sneak attack damage.
What?
34, I'm down.
Oh dear. What a shame.
Oh, did I have time to do the stuff I was asking you about before?
You
didn't
prepped
come
an
to a
action and a bonus action. Yes?
Yeah.
You may pick one.
Okay. Interesting. I think I'm gonna choose my action, which was... No, wait. Let me think. No! I'm so stupid. I'm gonna choose my bonus action, which was activating my spores. So
Does it
I'm
keep
not
you
down.
alive? Yes, 51 damage overall, yeah?
50... Yep, I'm still up
Fantastic.
because of my spores.
Okay. He then throws 2 daggers out, sort of randomly to the right. We'll have Mai do it. Mai, roll me 2d4s, please. Tell me what's on each of them.
Okay, guys, I figured it out. If we die here, we reroll our characters as the other
3 and
members
4.
of the Nameless 11.
Sorry, what did you get, Mai?
3 and 4.
Oh, you lucky bitch. Okay, so one will hit Nico and one will hit Sonia.
okay.
Nico, that is a 14 to hit you.
That just about hits.
Dealing 8 piercing damage. Obviously, there's no sneak attack on this, so it's not as scary as the other ones. And a nat 1 on Sonia will miss. Okay, that's Loki's turn. Corin, you're up.
Good God.
Yeah. Cool. I will. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action get my branding smite going up, and I will make a swing against him. 21 to hit.
That'll miss, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Okay. Well, how about a 25?
That'll hit.
Cool. So that'll
Um,
do.
You can give me an insight check there.
Okay. Insight was a 9.
Okay, your first attack seemed to strike into some sort of illusion. Make of that what you will.
The first swing or the one that hit?
The first swing hit an illusion
Okay.
of some sort.
Got it. Okay. But the second one landed.
Yeah. You get the impression that it wasn't how well you swung, but the fact that you swung twice.
Okay.
That's what I can give you.
All right. Okay. So for the one that hit, it's 11 bludgeoning, 8 radiant, and he is now shutting dim light in a 5-foot radius, and he can't become invisible until the end of the branding smite.
Nice. That is that not a save on Branding Smite?
No, it's just a hit.
Oh, it's concentration, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah, cool. Okay, fantastic. Does that conclude your turn, Corin?
it does.
Okay. Corallum.
It seems I put myself in a very
You didn't put yourself anywhere, but yes, you're there.
and by that this little guy has put me in a.
It is
very-
difficult terrain to move through your allies, but you may do so if you wish.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna Misty Step to the other side of the room.
Okay. That's your bonus action.
Yes, and for my action, I will cast a cantrip because I can do that.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Put a little fingy at him, and a bolt of fire will come shooting out of my hand at him. That is a 25 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 damage.
Cool.
I'm a little winded after getting picked up. A little rest. And you go, guys.
Mai, you're up.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use vicious mockery. I'm gonna tell him, you know, I said your dance when you entered, it was pretty cool, but I was lying.
That's a
It was a
21.
lie.
That's a 21 wisdom save. As he says, I knew you were lying.
I never said anyone could tell.
Bonus action, Mai?
Well, doesn't he take half my damage
No.
anyway?
Nope.
No.
Not a cantrip.
Fuck. Never mind then.
In all fairness, what you were doing was very good because it would have countered the advantage he had to attack people who are fairy-fied, meaning he wasn't able to sneak attack. So it was a good play, it just didn't work.
That's good at least.
I mean, sure,
It was a
bonus
good
action!
I will inspire Sonia.
Aw, thanks.
Nice.
Yeah.
He will take a legendary action to attack Sonya.
Okay. me. Uncalled for.
27 to hit you.
I mean, yeah. Even with
Okay,
my shiny
that
armor.
is 11 piercing damage.
Ah,
And 25 sneak attack. Because
okay.
you are fairy fire. Oh no, you saved. You saved and you're fairy fire, didn't you? I'm really sorry.
Shockingly.
I'm really sorry to Corin, but he wouldn't have attacked somebody who wasn't fairy fired.
Oh no.
Corin, that is 36 piercing damage.
If he's attacking me, then Alma would have used a reaction to impose disadvantage.
Love it. In that case, it is still a 25 to hit you, but you only take 11 piercing damage. Instead of 36, as the sneak attack will not trigger, because he rolls straight, because... Oh, I don't know why I re-rolled, because he wouldn't have been a disadvantage, it would have been a straight roll, because you're fairy fired. But nevertheless, it will hit you for 11 damage, but it doesn't trigger sneak attack, because there's no advantage. What a weird mechanic. Sonia, you're up.
Okay. Guys, I have a plan. Tell me, who is fairy fired?
Everyone apart from you and Corallum.
Christ.
So
Will
No, Christ
essentially,
isn't fairy fired either.
everyone round.
will
I have a
dispel
solution
magic
for
get
me.
rid of the fairy fire?
Will the spell magic get rid of fairy fire? Yeah.
On everybody? It says one creature, object, or magical effect.
It's one magical
So-
effect.
Okay, get that fairy fire out of here. Off of everybody.
Okay.
I mean, I think that would be my turn. I don't have a bonus action cantrip. But, wait, where's this guy? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get up in his grill, so, you know, he can't go hit anyone else. I'll just scoot down one.
Okay. Does that conclude your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, he will take his second legendary action and last one as he used 2 points to attack. No, sorry, he's using 2 points for this. He throws a strange-looking feather down on the ground, and it grows up into a large bird-like creature. Excuse me. Oh, I haven't got a picture. I was hoping I'd have a picture. Okay, that's fine. Yes, a large bird-like creature. It is 12 foot tall. Is a large beast, apparently. It is 12 foot tall and looks a bit like an ostrich, but with orange feathers.
It's a chocobo.
It's actually a diatrema. Dane, you're up.
Dane, befriend it.
Yeah, man. All your training for leading to this.
Yes, regardless, Dane, it
I
is your turn.
think I'll rather do this because I have a passion for fashion, and I'm gonna use my action to activate my very beautiful cloak. So now you see him kind of do a little spin, and then it looks kind of weird. You see, like the leaves seem to be mashing within each other, and it's like Dane is in 3D, like there's Danes.
Alright, excuse
And,
me for saying this, but what the fuck cloak did I give you?
You gave me a very nice autumn cloak that
Doesn't
allows
that
me
give you
to cast
advantage on stealth checks in a forest? I thought that's what it did.
Not only
It
that,
gives
but
me
you,
the
you
power-
can use it so that leaves like rain around you. And yeah.
No, I mean, no, it allows me to cast Blur on myself.
How
Oh.
much should I charge you?
So they have
Not enough.
disadvantage on me.
Fuck, I want a refund. How much should I charge you? Did I give it to you? Or did I...
Yeah, I mean,
I-
it was in my shopping list and you said
You
it was
bought it,
okay.
yeah? I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
I think
it
it
was
was-
6 gold.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it was
okay,
like
6
sale
gold's
that
okay.
day.
6 gold's
It was
okay.
like
Yeah, 6 gold.
off.
That's fine. Go ahead, Dane. You
So-
cast Blur. Yep. Attacks at your disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna re-strengthen my sports so that I get some temporary hit points because I was looking rough. Now I'm still looking rough, but a little less rough.
Okay.
And that's a action and bonus action.
Nico, do you want a turn?
Oh, Night Eyes.
Oh, Night Eyes. Yeah, fuck off,
Night
Nico.
Eyes.
You're still not interested.
Night Eyes sees the big bird and thinks, oh my god, dinner.
Chick-fil-A. He's gonna attack.
Chick-fil-A!
Yum.
Yum.
Yum 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 yum.
Sorry, but little did they know that it is actually Sunday.
Oh, they're closed.
And 22 for 7 damage.
Whoa.
Okay. It appears to have not noticed.
Asshole, but okay.
Cool. Nico, turn. Yours. Is.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I'll walk up to the. I guess I should focus on the.
Dane will inform you with his excellent nature knowledge. This is no natural beast. It is clearly summoned. It'll disappear if you kill its summoner.
Well, either way, I will bonus action rage, and they will both need to make dex saves.
Sick. We like that. One is a 19 for the birdie. And then Lockie will roll. Let's have a look. 24. 22.
Yeah, so that's half of 3 lightning damage.
Sick. That is 1.
And then I will create weapon master attack Nessie.
Attack with advantage.
Did you call him Nessie?
I did.
Okay.
That's 19.
This
19. Again, you strike an illusion of some form.
Really? My lightning didn't take that off? Damn it.
Take a second attack. Again, with your Great Weapon Master. Well, yeah, I can hear you rolling twice.
Yes. That was a dirty 20.
That will hit.
Yep. I will savage attack of that, just in case.
Oh, you've modified it. Look at you.
That is a 27 damage.
Dang.
Okay. Unfortunately, he does succeed on the con save. For whatever he's concentrating. He's not concentrating on anything. You remove the furry fire. He's not concentrating on anything. But fuck it, he succeeded anyway. Because he's showing off. No, that's a feather. He threw that. Nico, does that conclude your turn?
Unless I can kill him, then yeah.
Okay, cool. First attack will go on Nico. I don't know why I'm rolling on my dice. 28 to hit you.
Nope.
Cool. Good chat. 15 slashing. 15 piercing. Plus 27. For 42, so half to 21 for you.
That would have full killed me.
Yeah, one on Sonia, straight roll. 27 to hit you.
Yep.
12 slashing. Piercing, still piercing.
All right.
And one on Dane. 24.
Oh, did you account for the disadvantage?
He has flanking advantage and disadvantage on Blur, so he rolled straight.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that hits.
16 piercing damage.
Okay, but I don't get a sneak attack, right?
No, there's no sneak attack on there. No, the sneak attack, he only gets it once per turn. He did 27 to Nico.
Okay.
Corin, you're up. Sorry, Dane, are you down?
Nope, then still up.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Because on my screen it said you had 15 HP when it did 16 damage.
Nope, that wasn't accounting for my temporary hit.
I
points
see.
for
Right,
my
cool.
bonus action.
Nice. Well played. Corin, your turn.
Yep, gonna make some swings against him. First attack, 18 to hit.
You know what's going to happen. You
Yep.
strike into an illusion. Just an FYI, you do realize you could penetrate the illusion if you swung well enough. You didn't.
Oh, okay.
He basically has more armor class against the first attack in a turn.
Okay. Second attack. 19 to hit.
Are you rolling with advantage? Corin, are you? Oh, okay. So you're flanking. So your first
Right.
one will have hit his illusion because 19 was higher than 18. It still hit the
Right.
illusion. Go ahead and roll your second attack at advantage.
Got it. Okay. 21.
That'll hit.
Woo. 14.
Ooh, nice hit.
In the bonus section, Oma will attack.
Shit, hold on. I just accidentally increased his HP by 223. I didn't mean to do that. I don't even know how I did that. Fuck, what was his original HP?
0.
Oh, that's how I do that. I just delete the max HP override button. Yep, cool. Carry on as you were.
Yep. Oma will attack. Does
Try to
Oma...
remove his death HP. Yes, Omar can attack him.
Yeah.
No
Does
flanking.
Oma look at... Oh, okay. Just making sure. That's only a
That'll miss, I'm
13.
afraid.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Legendary action. Oh, should I use all three? Yeah, I want to use this ability. It's really cool. So he vanishes into the ground and reappears elsewhere in the room. Never guess where, Karam.
No!
And in his place, as he leaves, a pile of daggers expands outwards. I need a dex save from everyone down there, so not Night Eyes. Sonia, Nico, Dane, and Corin.
Is this an effect I can see?
It is indeed an effect you can see. Oh shit! I nearly rolled 14d6. That might have been harsh.
17 again.
23.
Leave it. This is so out of character.
Sorry?
17?
Yeah, that is the DC. You succeed.
You
So
can
it's a,
have a 3 or an 8.
cool. That is a fail. So if you got below a 17, you will take 12 piercing damage. Half to 6 for Nico. If you got above 17, you will take none. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Cool. Corallan, you're up.
My, how strange it is seeing you here. I just left you over there. Now you're here. But,
He looks at you. Go ahead and run away.
I'm going to take that advice you just gave me, and I'm just going to snap my fingers and
You're gonna Misty Step away?
Misty step away.
That's my man. Bonus action. Whoop, bye. Might you by any
Bye.
chance putting yourself in the middle of your allies?
That would be exactly where I put myself.
Thought you might. Oh shit. Sorry. Just before I forget, I'm gonna go in the middle of your turn. Diatrima gets an attack on Nico's ass. Oh my god, I think I'll keep that dice roll. Nat 20 for 24 to hit. Don't worry, it's nothing exciting. Eight piercing damage. But I should, just for form of course, I should take the attack. Corallan, action.
Actually, I'm gonna go to the left of my, so I can keep line of sight, and I'm just gonna do the thing. I'm just gonna throw a little firebolt at him again.
Yep. Oh, Corallan did prove earlier that you can go through the illusion, actually, didn't he? Was he here the first time?
26.
He'll do it again. That hits.
For 11 damage.
He's wounded. He's wounded. You're halfway. Ma, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna try to cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Beautiful. He will make a wisdom save. That is a 13.
13 is the exact number.
I'm sorry. Go ahead and give me damage. He will take half. Psychic, right?
Yeah, psychic.
Oh, James, if by some grace of God this man is resistant to fire, no, he's not.
He is not. Never was, never will be.
So he takes half, right?
Yep.
So then he takes 8 damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
He will not, however, be forced to walk away. Any bonus action, Mine?
I could inspire someone more.
Nico's been hitting real hard today.
You know what? True. And
He
I
gets-
like inspiring Nico. So
In all fairness, the reason I say that is he now gets a -5 to his chance to hit in exchange for doing
Oh.
extra damage, so inspiring him is always good.
yeah, I'm gonna inspire Nico.
Cool. Sonia Blackforge. You're up.
Yo. Okay. Hold on, let me see something.
You can.
I can what? What was I
Get
gonna
to him without provoking an opportunity attack?
Yeah, but I just want to get over there to him. I'm not gonna swing at him though, because I
that's fine.
see what's going on with this illusion. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh. Does he make the save when you cast it, or... Yes, he does, right?
Effect when a creature enters the area for the first time.
Yep, so that includes when you cast it, and it's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, wisdom save, and he takes.
That's a 23.
Oh, okay. He'll take half damage though,
And
and
yours
it,
goes
I think it
radiant,
affects the bird also. Is that?
yeah? It will
am I
affect the
within
bird.
15 feet of that birdie.
Yes, and the bird gets an 11.
Okay, so bird fails.
Mhm.
Bird will take 14 damage. He will take 7, and I just got
Ooh,
a bunch
14?
of cute little. Yeah,
Same, okay.
the cute little angels are floating around me,
Nice.
and just
Um,
kind of bothering this guy.
Okay, any bonus
I'm not
action?
gonna swing at him if he's. Oh wait, would it take like a bonus action to hand a potion to someone?
Object interaction.
Yeah, that's a free action.
Oh, okay. I want to hand one of my
You can use your bonus action if they're willing to use their reaction to actually stick it in their mouth.
if you want to do that, I want to just like
That's fine.
feed this healing potion to Dane.
Dane, will you use your reaction to take said healing potion? That looks like a yes.
Glug. Okay. I'll just roll the 2d4. Okay. So.
2d4 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
8.
8 healing for Dane.
Do you know what's really tilting me? Somebody said something hilarious earlier and I forgot to write it down for my MVP. I really hope somebody else has got it written down.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Dane, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move to be... I'm not gonna get out of Iguan's range, but I'm gonna move to be closer to the bad guy. And I can walk through allies, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That is okay. And I'm gonna, as my action, I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom at the 3rd level, so I need
Con
both
save?
the bird and the boss to make constitution savings.
16. Nat 20. Nat 20 for the bird,
The
16 for him.
16 fails, so he's gonna take full. The bird succeeds, obviously. And let me check how much. Yeah, 3d6. So let me roll the damage. Oh, the damage. Okay.
Nice.
He takes 13 damage. The bird takes half.
Yep.
And I'm gonna actually use the
Bird
healing
down.
to heal myself.
Bird
Ooh.
down.
Down, that's nice. And I'm gonna use the healing to heal myself because I look like crap.
It's
So-
10 HP, right, for yourself? Yeah?
No,
It's not
it's
healing?
it's 2 rolls of my
Oh, it's hit
So
die,
roll
isn't
my
it? Yeah,
hit
yeah, cool.
dice?
Yep, yep.
yeah, plus my spellcasting modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking good again. I'm once again looking alive.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go to flank with Sonia.
Oh, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet of movement speed, yep.
Yeah, do I have enough to
30,
flank with
30, yep,
Sonia?
yep, yep. Cool. Nico.
Did Dane talk to the bird real quick? Just needed that for science.
The bird is dead.
Bird
Did
was
he
dead.
talk to the bird?
No.
Did he attempt to?
No.
No.
He just
Nico,
used his
you're up.
necromantic powers to kill it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Messi.
Oh, I forgot.
And,
I forgot. Night Eyes' turn. I'll go back to it. Go on.
and I'm gonna create Weapon Master attack him.
Yeah, you have a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, what D is it?
A D8 at this point in the game. She's level 5.
Nice rolling ASMR.
That is 21.
That will miss. It'll hit the illusion.
Okay.
Sorry, but you have the bardic inspiration if you choose to expend it. You know.
I just did.
Oh, you expended it and got a 21 overall.
Yeah.
Okay, right, cool. Sorry. Second attack.
And that's 19 to hit.
I'm sorry. That's not quite there. Did I need to roll a dex save for the lightning though?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's a 2.
Oh, could I not reckless attack them?
You attacked with advantage.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't. No.
Okay.
not with
First of all, you're flanking with 2 people. Secondly, you are yes. So you had advantage. So your first attack missed, even
Okay.
with advantage.
that was 5 lightning damage.
5 lightning. Yep. So that's half. That's full. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make your second attack with advantage. You should be reckless swing all the time, unless you have advantage anyway.
Okay, that is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Dang.
Okay. And then I will savage attack at that. And that is 25 slashing damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Very good hit. He's nearly. He's severely wounded. Okay. I need a dex save, please, from Sonia, Nico, and Dane.
I feel like I'm gonna gain a friend again.
Is it an effect I can
No.
That's a 12. My luck has
make
run
a
out.
perception check to see if I can see it?
No. It's instantaneous. I don't know why it's a dex save. 13. And Dane?
0.
Cool. You are all fairy-fired again.
I'll take it.
Oh no.
As he drops a gem on the ground. And it is his turn.
Okay, he's starting his turn within range of my little angels. Does he
And
make
therefore
another
he will
wisdom
make
save?
a wisdom save. Go ahead and roll damage. That's an 11, so he'll take full damage.
Oh, full damage. Oh, yeah.
I also need him to
it.
do a Constitution saving throw.
Dang, 19 damage.
Oh, yeah, nice hit. Con save is a 17.
That just passes, so he's gonna take half. And half for free. He takes 1 damage from me.
Okay. Sonia. I'm
20
afraid it's
damage
you.
on this turn.
I'm afraid it's you.
I'll take it.
Oh, but he needs. Is the free fire concentration, or did he use an item or something?
He used an item.
Used a gem.
No, he was concentrating on it earlier, though.
So then he would have to make 2
It's gonna be
con
the first
saves.
fail.
Why did I concentrate on it earlier, though? It was a weapon. Is that really what I'm going to use my legendary resistance on? Okay, cool. That is a 12. And a 5? By technicality, wait, we are going to do this very strangely, though. Why did I make the dex saves? The con save, Dane? What's the wording?
But my
Is it
thing
when he starts his turn in 5 feet of range of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I shouldn't be rolling con saves because he makes those rolls, then he makes then he made the effect, right? Because it's at the start of his turn. He's
Okay.
doing Fairy Fire on his turn, yeah. However, if we're going backwards... Not Sonia. Sonia, it's a crit.
It's in at 20.
It's cool.
I don't know
Sonia,
if it
it's
is.
been an
Okay, I've
honor.
rolled minimal damage on the rapier. It's 11 damage on the rapier. Guys, Sonia, what is your HP?
After the 11 damage?
Yeah.
29.
And your max HP?
52.
81, yeah?
Ooh.
No, that's the max, right? It's 81. I can't roll this as crit damage, so I'm gonna have to roll it twice. Please don't do 81 damage. Oh, thank
Well,
fuck. The first
guys.
one's 25. We're fine. It's 49 damage.
Down to the ground.
Like, I'm fine with you being on the ground, but he has 1 HP left. If it had killed Sonya, I would have been really pissed off.
That would have been disrespectful.
It would have been really fucking upsetting, wouldn't it? And once you're down, he will throw a dagger at Dane and Nico.
Oh, for
well,
me, it's
he-
a straight roll.
No, he won't. He'll just hit you with it. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna hit you with his rapier. A straight roll is a 20 to hit you.
And that hits.
17 damage.
Okay.
33 to hit you, Nico. 13 damage, half to 6. Corin, you're up.
Yeah, me and Omar are gonna rush around,
Rush around.
to the...
All over the place.
Yeah.
There.
Yes.
Advantage.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use my bonus action first to have Oma attack.
Nice. I was waiting for you to do that.
Which is a nat 20 for 27.
Which will go through. So, as Omar chomps down upon him, please describe his grisly halfling demise.
Avenge me.
Yeah, so I just see this. He just downs Sonya. I'm like, fuck this guy. Me and Oma just rush around, and using the momentum, Oma just leaps up and pounces down on this guy and just bites down on his neck.
Nice. Really nice. And with that, he falls to the ground dead. Okay. As you guys help Sonya off the ground, who can do that? My
Actually,
Dane?
can.
One of
I'll
you?
cure
You will? Okay,
cure
cool.
wounds.
Great.
Yeah,
I
also
can
a
level
chair
two.
for her to sit in as well.
Oh, is it a nice chair?
It is
my
actually.
gosh.
Okay,
I'm-
good.
I'm level 5,
Mm.
so it is a good chair.
I
Nice.
thought
Care
Care
for
for
other-
someone else?
You're welcome from bingo, by
Wait,
the
wait,
way.
wait, sorry. I thought other people couldn't sit in it.
Exactly.
Did I fall through the chair? That was disrespectful.
No, other people can sit in it as long as he chooses to let you.
Yeah, I was letting her.
Does
but-
it
Oh.
give him a backhander?
Okay.
Yeah, I would have.
Sonya,
I
you
would've
get
said, like,
19 hit points.
Oh yeah, bingo, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why you summoned a chair? FYI,
Wasn't
before
even-
we
yeah.
get to the wonderful items he has dropped, you can currently purchase a mug or a mouse mat with the bingo box, with the bingo sheet
Bingo.
for Darkness over Kelaan. From our merchants. What does merch stand for? Merchandise store. There we go. For our merchandise store.
You did it.
Okay, as he falls to the ground, you notice that he has so many magical items on him, it's untrue. He has a hat of disguise, a bracer of flying daggers, a cloak of invisibility, a knave's eye patch, a ring of truth-telling. He carries a portable hole and a wand of web, and his hat is adorned with a feather of diatremus summoning. That sentence is in Darkness over Kelaan, because that's a lot of words.
Portable hole?
Dane should have the feather.
Portable hole?
And with that, we shall level up and end session.
Yeah!
He was fighting a level. I knew it.
It was.
He was hiding a level up.
I am a necromantic god. No, just kidding. I just
I
get
am
rid zombies
so
this year.
pleased that you
Oh.
guys didn't die.
That's why you wanted Dane to talk to that animal, Salty.
Yeah, we were close.
I get resistance to lightning damage, can breathe underwater, and have a swimming speed of 30 feet.
Yeah, expect now that you've got all your class features, you guys who needed 5 and 6, expect the levels to slow down. We need to get you there. So, with that, we have proceeded to the end of the session. And before the end of the session, I have one gift. Only one, and it is only to one player. I have loved something very specific about a specific character. However, it is becoming more and more difficult for them to succeed in what they are attempting to do. My Tresnle go ahead and take 2 points in dexterity because I'm fucking sick and tired of you throwing daggers at walls.
Yay!
I really just want you to hit. So, with that said, there will be no other rewards this session as you've had both a level and a feat. And we come to MVPs. Please, somebody say the thing that I've forgotten that was really funny. We're going to go backwards. So we start with Howdy, it's Jay.
How?
Jay, MVP for the session.
Oh gosh. There's a lot of good. I really like some of our running jokes, like the one where we're just like, well, Dane's an orphan.
He's never been an orphan.
None of us have met his parents, so we assume they don't exist.
Yeah.
We're not.
We just always assumed like he's an orphan. That's why he wandered into town one day.
Fair enough. Speaking of which, orphan, your MVP, Tom.
It has to be Nico at the beginning of the session when they assume like, what is Nico doing? Yeah, just like the commitment to, traumatize sad Nico, just something like a puppy dog being like, I don't know. I'm so glad that's still alive at the beginning of this session. That was delightful to me.
We'll not ask Josh if that was due to roleplay or hay fever. Hannah, your MVP.
Okay, well, I don't have that big of an MVP. It's just like a very small moment that I
That's good.
really
There are lots of good
liked.
small moments. What was your small moment that you liked?
It was when Day was like, "Did you call the Glowendale spooky?"
I love
Really
that.
offended at that.
I loved that. That was brilliant. Yep, that is on my list. So, no, I appreciate that. Very true. Josh, your MVP.
I think mine is the guy who didn't believe that Corin made his own Steel Defender. That then sparks the theory that maybe he didn't make his own Steel Defender.
No, he definitely did. The gnome was just an arrogant, racist prick. And it is the gnome that has bled through an influence that now criticizes your party when Jay opens locks. Sonia. Sorry, Michaela, your MVP.
There was quite a few. Yeah. Speaking of the gnome, how poor Mai was so discouraged after being insulted that she didn't even throw a dagger, which is her signature move, and then still missed with the crossbow was
Of course.
like pretty good. Also at the very beginning, I liked everyone's shocked reactions at Jay saying howdy. Like no
Yeah,
one knew what
it's
to
just
do
wrong.
with that.
It's just wrong. We're like, nope. Yeah. I've actually taken to dropping into Jay's stream. Shout out for Jay, by the way. Let's do that. If you don't, for some odd reason, follow Jay. You should. Go follow Jay. I like going into his stream and shouting at him, hey, you're Jay! Yeah. Oscar.
My MVP would have to be the potion interaction and the facial features and expressions that came out of oh my god. What the fuck?
That was brilliant. I love that. Yeah, I've got a few. First of all, when I do a boss fight like this, I test run it. It's quite difficult to test run a fight with you guys because you're so unpredictable. I never know if Mai's going to throw daggers or use healing word. I never know whether Dane is going to go hit somebody with a stick or whether he's going to cast some kind of clever spell. I have no idea how willing Kelaan is to expend spell slots. Yeah, it's a difficult one to test with you guys. Full disclosure, the boss fight you guys handled so much better than I thought you would, but you took way more damage from the subordinates than I thought you would. So that was a 50-50. I also didn't have Corin running in on turn 1, which of course got him bashed around the head really hard. So that's the main thing. Like, I love throwing a scary boss fight at you guys. I have no idea how bad it's going to be. Dealing with his fairy fire was very clever. Him not being able to get to Kelaan, pretty important. So yeah, lots of different factors in this fight. So I was really glad that you guys survived and you didn't lose any players. Terrified at the end and on 1 HP when he's critting a 7d6 plus a 1d10. Like, there was just a chance that that was bye-bye, you know?
What a way to go.
Oh, they're at the end of the stream. Yeah, so some small MVPs. Sorry, I'm just trying to get things in order. Some short MVPs. First of all, was Tom saying, Night as he's just going to go up to the bird and say, "Oh, dinner, Chick-fil-A." Loved that. My criticizing his dance moves after saying his dance moves were nice when he came in for a vicious mockery. And of course, Dane's healing potion. There was something that was really funny this session. I'm sure I'll find it when watching it on YouTube. Speaking of which, if you want to catch up on any sessions, you can find them on YouTube. We're really cool. We do that thing. But with that, I think we are going to say goodbye. So without further ado, if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Adios.
We are going to be raiding the Gilded Troll. The Gilded Troll currently today have 5 DMs and 13 players for a random dungeon with incentives for randomly generated player characters, monsters, and magical items going through a dungeon on Roll20. God only knows what all that shit is about. Let's go and find out. See you soon. What a ridiculous thing to do. I don't know where I'm gonna